All right. Man, the coach is with y'all tonight. And folks, let me tell y'all, we're gonna have a nice little chat tonight. Me and Keith Brown, MMA, boxing. We're gonna talk for about an hour, y'all. And I'm gonna keep it to an hour, guys, and I'm gonna jump off this piece. But yo, man. Keith Brown, you got your link. Okay. Come on in. We definitely gotta hit this up, Keith. We gotta hit it up, bro. Okay. We got it. Oh, Keith Brown, boxing and MMA is in the house. And got my main guest here. He's a boxer. Keith Brown, is here, man. A lot supports this channel. I definitely support his channel, guys. Keith Brown, how you doing tonight, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing
Keith
good.
Brown.
Who all we got in the comment section so far?
Hey, man, we got my boy Joe Johnson, Big Joe Johnson, Joe Johnson.
Yeah, man. It's fights, man. All three of them female fights for them. I enjoyed all three of them, but of course, mainly the Jasmine one.
Oh, hold on, Keith Brown. Super chat. TJ347. That's my guy.
Oh man, I knew he was gonna be.
The
Man,
woman,
TJ.
Brittany Neiman is in. Brittany, what about you, Brittany? You feel like jumping in? TJ, you feel like jumping in? Y'all let me know,
Come on,
man.
y'all. Let's make it a good night in the chat line.
Okay, so Keith, go ahead, man. I cannot do this podcast. I can't. I gotta let you. Keith, you gotta break this fight down first. Go ahead, man.
Talking about the Jasmine and the Candace.
Yes.
Oh man, first round. So a little bit of filling out, but when Jasmine caged on back, I like how she reversed it so quick, and you could tell Jasmine was in good cardio shape, and she was strong, and she was stronger than Candace too. But only thing Jasmine did well. Only thing I wish she did a little more was letting them hands go. Cause when she let them hands go, man, you could tell on Candace's face she ain't like that that power that Jasmine had possessed on her. And, man, she was whooping her behind though. And then man, in the second round, I ain't gonna lie, I thought the fight was gonna get stopped though, cause when Jasmine kept letting them hands go again, I said, oh man. I said anytime this fight gets stopped, but it was a lot of clinching in the fight too though. I think that's the only thing that saved it from going the distance to go the distance. I mean,
Man, Keith Brown broke it down, man. Keith, I'm gonna tell you why I was so excited, man. I'm gonna tell you, Keith, I was excited, man, because man, Jasmine went in, and this was the girl. Jasmine was supposed to fight initially, man, but Jasmine had appendicitis, and so the fight got postponed. Then she hurt her hand before that. I mean, she broke her hand. She broke some bones in her hand. So, she went through all that, and man, to come back, and she had a layoff, man, a nice little layoff. So I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if she gonna have ring rust, man. I wonder if she gonna have ring rust. I wonder if she, finna do this, X, Y, Z. But man, Jasmine went in immediately. Keith, she established that jab, man.
All right.
She established the jab.
And accurate with it too.
Oh man, she was crazy accurate.
Yeah.
Jasmine was accurate with that jab, man. Y'all look, the rite of passage, y'all. I know it's not like a UFC pay-per-view, but guys, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest. Folks, I enjoyed it. I mean, it was good. The fights that they had were actually really good. They were extremely well. And I got a couple of interviews out of it. I know, Keith, did you watch the girl, what's her name? Janice Gomez?
Oh, yeah. Man, it was crazy. They had a lot of animosity after the fight. I heard about their weigh-in. When they was talking about the weigh-in, I didn't see the weigh-in part, though. But, man, when she made her submit, it looked like who was that girl that lost name? I forgot her name again.
Kay DeMitt. Yeah,
she ain't look happy about it. But what's called it was rubbing it in soon she won though too.
But I'm gonna tell you, man. They underestimated Janice Gomez. They underestimated her, man. And they thought that she was just gonna be a pushover, man. But shoot, Janice was game. And Janice took that fight on 2 weeks' notice, Keith. She took it on 2 weeks' notice, man. And she came in there. And so what happened? Kay DeMitt, she was trying to, she got a boxing background. So she thought she was gonna stand there at first and box. She thought she was gonna box Janice. Man, Janice hit her with that first counter right hand, bro. It was a wrap. Kate threw that out the window and tried to. Then she started taking Janice to the ground. She started taking her to the ground, and I was impressed because I was like, okay, Kate DeMitt finna finish this girl. But then, dude, did you see that guillotine, man? That Janice Gutman slapped on her, man.
Oh yeah, man, that was crazy.
She pulled that. Oh, my girl Brittany, the War Machine. I'm sorry, the War Machine, Brittany Neiman. I keep saying Brittany, the woman is the War Machine, Brittany Neiman.
She coming in?
She said later she's gonna try to make an appearance later.
Okay.
Guys, I'm telling y'all better do what I'm doing.
I never been on with Brittany at the same time. Would love to.
See, Brittany already got fans. I'm gonna tell you, every time I talk to Brittany, I'm just saying, y'all. See, everybody should be banging down the door to interview Brittany. They should be banging the door down. I'm gonna tell you, when she become a star, and then everybody gonna be trying to get her attention. See, right here, CSH Combat Sports, Keith Brown Boxing MMA, E-Mays and Herrig. Guess what? See, we'll get to have these interviews with Brittany before some of these other crazy folks do, because
yeah,
we believe right now in what the War Machine doing. That's what we doing. We believe that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna try to ask her for an interview soon though.
Yeah, man, Keith, that's gonna be a good interview, man. I'm telling you. I'm gonna sit and get popcorn. Well, I don't eat popcorn, but I'll sit and get a basket of fruit for that one.
Yeah.
But man, so Keith, what impressed you the most, man, about Jasmine, man? Just let's go and take it back to Jasmine.
Oh man, well basically, man, it's like how like you said with that jab, and even in the clinch, like how she had full control in the clinch too, and when she let them hands go, she was just so accurate and fast with it too. And on Facebook and on Instagram, she showed a lot of her training clips every day. And it showed in the fight that she worked hard too.
Yo, Keith, did you see the cardio, man? Like, did you see that?
Like she didn't look out of breath at all. But Candace, man, she looked like she was out of breath since the second round into the third round. But I give her credit for still hanging in there and not giving up though.
Man, the referee had to pull her out of the corner, man. She was against the cage, man, like resting, trying to get some air. The referee said, "Yo, let's go."
Her mouth was open so damn big, like man.
her mouth was wide open.
I did say Jasmine clicked real good. Like my coach always say, "Coach, you got to keep your mouth closed." Man, her jaw could have been really broken.
Yeah, Jasmine clipped her a few times. Hey, Brittany said I'm the most non-biased channel on YouTube.
Oh man, I don't know, Brittany.
I'm real biased. I'm very, very biased. Trust me. I'm balanced, but I'm biased. I'm extremely biased. I wish, you know what, maybe in about 50 years, I'll stop being biased. Brittany, I'll probably I'll take some notes from Keith Brown. Keith Brown, not biased. Keith Brown, real fair. He's a fair guy.
I try though.
I don't know. I'm gonna try. I just can't get with Bojangles and
every time you say that.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't get with Bojangles. I can't do it, man. Or Megan Runderson or Jermaine Durandame. I can't. I mean, Keith, think about it. There are a lot of fighters, man. There are a lot of fighters that I can defend. I've defended the undefensible, Keith.
Yeah,
like I have. But
I'll be hearing you. Yeah.
I can't defend Gabby Garcia. I can't do it. There's no way on God's green natural earth that I could defend Gabby Garcia. I can't defend Bojangles. I can't defend Megan Runderson, Megan Podcast Anderson. I can't defend this, man. I can't do it. Hey, well, Brittany, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love back there, Brittany. You awesome. You're a phenomenal person. You, your husband, y'all got beautiful children. Hey, and God is gonna bless you big.
Oh yeah,
TJ, you got TJ 347 love, because I know TJ. He was laughing at that Angela Lee video. Oh yeah, I know he was. I know he was sitting there. And he went in there and tore my comment section. That's okay, TJ. I knew you was coming. I knew he was coming. But TJ, I got to agree that May Yamaguchi fight is garbage, man. I'm sorry. I can't keep. I mean, TJ, I can't co-sign that. Okay, I can't. I cannot co-sign the fight. I'm an Angela Unstoppable Lee fan. I'm biased when it comes to Angela Lee, but I can't co-sign no BS. I can't do it. Okay. She done already beat May Yamaguchi. I think she's just trying to prove, like, oh, you know what? I still want to be the first to put her to sleep. Like, man, come on. Yeah. Nah, I can defend Angela Lee. See, she's defendable. But, like the undefensibles, they used to be Cyborg, used to be, but then, of course, we made it balanced. Oh, we made it balanced here. We made it balanced. TJ, I think you're a hater. Angela Keith, he's an Angela Unstoppable Lee hater. And that's okay. TJ, you can be a hater. When she gets to the UFC, they make an atomweight division. Well, no, she's really a strawweight. When she goes to the UFC, TJ, you mark my words, she's going to immediately get into the top 10 because she's really that great, TJ. She is that great. Angela Unstoppable Lee will become unstoppable in the UFC. And mark my words, TJ, I'm going to make me a video, TJ, and I'm going to dedicate it to TJ 347, and I'm going to call it the Angela Unstoppable Lee Diatribe by Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm going to sing a song to you too, TJ. I am. Angela Unstoppable Lee is great. Okay, Keith Joe Johnson says, don't have the Perillo moment. Nah, okay, I'm not going to talk like Jason Perillo. I'm not going to do it.
Oh,
okay?
man.
There'll be no Jason Perillo imitations on this live stream. None.
You be sounding just like him when you do his imitation. I'll be dying laughing.
Oh, man, come on, man. I tried, man. My girl Irene Jimenez said, you don't sound like Jason. So, I just said, okay, well, I got you. You go ahead. She didn't barely beat Mel. See, TJ's a hater. She didn't barely beat Mel, TJ. She beat Mel. She just couldn't finish May Yamaguchi, TJ. Come on, TJ. But anyway, man, shout out to our girl Jasmine. Jasmine Crawford is raw.
Yeah.
And you know what Jasmine said, man? It was crazy when they post-fight interview. She said, we already got to fight 3 fights before we get in the octagon because they want us coming in here looking like little hoes. Jasmine is raw. Did you see that, Keith?
Yeah. Yeah. I was about to bring that up, but you beat me to it. Yep. Jasmine, yeah. She like a sweetheart, but she's so outspoken with it at the same time.
Oh dear God, Zaman. Come on, Zaman. Stop hating on Jasmine. Stop. That's her first man, look.
Yeah.
Candice Markle not garbage.
Get better every fight too. And she doing good now.
Stop it, Zaman.
Good fire, because I watched one of her fight before this hype.
Yeah, please tell me you ain't talking about Jasmine. That was Jasmine's first pro fight. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, Zaman. Maybe I don't think he talking about Jasmine. I don't know. That's okay. Jasmine Crawford got love here. You got to have some haters.
I know you're going to get her on the live stream soon.
Yeah.
About it.
Okay. So he meant Angela. Okay, Zaman, we can talk Angela Unstoppable Lee all day. She beat Lena Thorgerson. Like, look, what would you... Lena came in like outweighing Angela Lee by 15 pounds. Angela Lee still submitted Lena. Lena Thorgerson. Stop it. Angela Unstoppable Lee, when she gets to the UFC, by the time she's going to be completely unstoppable. Stop it. And let's go through. Her resume is not good. The girl only 21 years old. I can see if Angela Lee was 27, okay? This girl, 21 years old, and she's submitting people. She even put somebody in a twister and got him out of there. You know how hard it is to put a 20, and she was 20 when she did it. Now she's 21. Stop hating. Angela Lee is young.
Yeah.
Oh, super chat.
Fight.
Super chat. Reggie the Tree. Hey, man, we hooking these fighters up, man. We're hooking these fighters up. Hey, man, thank you, man. We appreciate it. So, okay, let me ask you guys this, okay? And then, Keith, I got to get you back in the combo, man. Let me ask you guys this. So, at age 21, well, Angela Lee started fighting when she was 19 professionally, okay? Please tell me, okay? You mean to tell me that Isabella Nunes, she wasn't a tough opponent? Come on, stop it. Isabella Nunes was undefeated. May Yamaguchi. Stop it. Lena Thorveska. I mean, come on. Those are tough opponents. The girl's only 21 years old. And she beat most of these people when she was 20. I'm sorry. No. May Yamaguchi has never been finished in a fight. And I'm sorry, you take somebody and you dominate a person that's never been fought. May Yamaguchi ain't old. She only 35 years old. God, dog. Y'all act like 35 is old. It's not that old. I mean, y'all don't say nothing about Holly Holm. Holly Holm is 37 and still fighting. How y'all gonna explain that?
Good one.
How they gonna explain that?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, my girl Mary Fart Sonnen is in here. Mary, hey, it's Keith. It's the legendary Mary.
Oh, Mary Thomas.
No, Mary Fart Sonnen. Mary Fart. Please tell me.
Okay.
Everybody know who Mary Fart Sonnen is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mary gonna argue down to the bone, man. That's what she gonna do. That's Mary, y'all. I can't believe this, man. Mary is on a live stream, Keith. How's she gonna explain this?
That's what's up right there.
See, you know, y'all, I know y'all gonna always come at Angela Unstoppably, TJ and Zombie, because y'all just haters. See, it's no matter that Angela is 21 years old. 21 years old. She was beating people, submitting people at age 19. Okay, she was a freaking she was an amateur. What? Look, man, she was an amateur peep. She was 17 years old as an amateur submitting people. Stop. 17 years old. Angela Unstoppable. Come on, man. That's a lot. I mean, you got a 17-year-old submitting these older veterans. And then when she turned 18, she won her first pro fight at 18. And guess what she did? Gave somebody an arm bar from HE double hockey sticks.
Oh, man.
Look, he said, I ain't saying Mackenzie Dern finna beat Felice Herrig. Now, I'm not going to say that. I ain't going to say that, Keith. I'm sorry, TJ. I'm not going to say that. But TJ, I will say Angela Lee is good to be 21 years old. That's just how it is. She's 21. And I thought Nunez, I thought Yamaguchi, and I thought Thorveska. I thought those are really credible wins. Like, those are really good fighters. They're good fighters. And Thorveska outweighed the girl. Thorveska is big. She's big. She tried to go in there and body up Angela Lee, but Angela Lee, boy, Angela Lee put that rear naked choke and about popped Thorveska's head off her head. About it. But yeah, well, you know, TC, it's all subjective. TC is all subjective. I didn't know there was so many Angela Unstoppable Lee just haters. And you know what? I think I'm finna, just for y'all, I'm gonna play an Angela Unstoppable Lee intro video just to make y'all understand the greatness of Angela Lee. You know, I think I'm gonna do that, Keith. I think I got this video right now. You know?
Okay, let's go.
You know what? I think we need to go play. I'm gonna play this now, Keith. The Angela Unstoppable Lee intro video for these haters. Could he, you know, come on, these guys some haters. Come on. Angela Unstoppable. Hold on, I'm gonna find the video right now. Let me find this video. Yeah. TC's not blind. Yeah, maybe TC is blind, you know. I don't know. Maybe Dana White isn't standing in front of TC and that bald head. Okay? The bald head of Dana. You know what? I did an Angela Unstoppable Lee film study. You know, God, man, that's one of my best film studies on earth that I did. I tell you, man. I tell you. You'll see. It's called Angela Unstoppable Lee, The Art of Submission. YouTube's so funny, though, man. You know, YouTube trying to hate on it, too, you know.
Oh, man.
See. Hold on.
I ain't surprised on that.
Yeah, YouTube funny, man. You know, YouTube gonna lose the good people, man, because they taking a dump on everybody, man. Good grief. Can't do that, man. You say 2 words, man. They take your video down, you know? Just all right, let me go ahead and play this. They'll probably stop the video. But I don't really care. This is my Angela Unstoppable Lee video. I don't really give a crap. Because for you haters like TJ and all you, let's put this video up. Let's see. Look at that. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. That's enough, because I don't want YouTube taking my video down. Because they don't, the intro song I used, man, and it was a free song, but for some reason the guy who made the song free, he just automatically stopped making it free. You know, like, I'm like, these dudes are stupid. Can't use my song. Can't use my song. Yeah, I can use your song. Shut up. All right. Keith Brown in the super chat. Keith, go ahead. Talk to me, man.
Oh yeah. What's the topic we're gonna talk about now?
Yeah, the super chat, man. Thank you for the super chat, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You know me. And TJ always say that I'm rich. He the one who you putting in triple amount as me. He the rich one.
Yeah, man. Y'all doing a lot, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all doing a lot. I divided up between children and fighters, man.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, though. Yeah, it's always up to you what you want to do with it, but you put in good reasons too, though.
Hey, man, we're trying to get it in. We're trying to get it in. All right, Keith. Let's talk about some of these other topics, man. Okay, Keith. Do you think, in your opinion, that Amanda Nunes is ducking? Okay, do you think Amanda Nunes is ducking Cris Cyborg? And be honest, man. I mean, just tell me what you think.
Yeah, that's definitely kind of iffy because when they was talking about a lot of it supposed to be in July and stuff, and out of nowhere, now I'm hearing her fight Rocky Pennington. So I'm gonna put it like this: when they especially after the post fight, when they talk to her, if she definitely don't say nothing about Cris Cyborg, I'm gonna say 100% yes. But it's still looking like it a little bit because Cris Cyborg going in on her right now. I want to see if she's gonna respond to it.
Yeah, me too. Keith, I actually want to see if Amanda Nunes is going to respond to the Cris Cyborg just thrashing Cris, got her and put her in a headlock, man. And
I got it from you. I seen your video this morning about it, and then I looked up about it myself. I said, "Oh yeah, she really going in on Amanda Nunes." Because, like you said, once you say the song about Cris Cyborg, she ready. She old school to me. She remind me of like an old school fighter, even though she's still young though.
Yeah, man, she said we got to handle that. Cris Cyborg said we got to handle that. She said we got to handle that. If we don't handle that, then it's just talk. Cris said I got to handle that. So, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. And it seemed like Nunes. It just seemed like to me Nunes kind of just threw that out there, and got everybody all hyped up for the fight. And then now she just kind of like, well, we got to put that on hold now. Now we got to put it on hold. Because I was just training because okay, first she said, well, it wasn't nobody to fight me. Cris Cyborg said, okay, I'll fight you. Now she's saying I can't fight Cyborg because I'm not ready to fight Cyborg. I wouldn't be able to make the weight, but you are. See, it's so many I could kill Amanda right now. I can just contradict her to death. She's saying, well, I don't have time to really get acclimated to the weight, but you're already over the weight. How's she gonna explain this? I mean, she's walking around at 160, 165. I just saw her in Charlotte back in January. Just saw her in Charlotte back in January. How's she gonna explain that?
Yeah, she looking pretty big because even when they showed her in that fight when Tecia Torres and Jessica Andrade was fighting, when they showed her, man, I said, dang, she looked kind of chunky right now.
Yeah, man, she looked chunky when she was back in Charlotte. When I was here, actually looking at the fight, she looked real chunky, man. I'm like, whoa, So what is she talking about? She need time to make. You already walking around at the weight, past the weight.
Yeah, get in there. You won't even have to cut as much to fight Cyborg.
Yeah, she got 10 extra pounds. She won't even have to cut. She just need to get in there and go on and get that work because see, okay, so you called her out, you talked to Nunes, and it's time to see the Piper now. It's time to see the Piper now. Now you got to come on because there's no getting out of this now. There's no getting out of this for Amanda Nunes. It's just there's no getting out of this, y'all. She can't escape.
Yeah.
Megan, she got these girls by the heels, man. She ain't letting them go. So, okay, let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this. Okay?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, do you think, be honest, do you think the fight with Cris Cyborg and Megan Anderson will happen sometime in the future?
Man, it's hard to say with the way Megan be acting because when they was supposed to fight last year summer, when Tanya Everson took in instead, they didn't do it. And then after the Holly Holmes and Cris Cyborg fight, they didn't do it. I mean, I'm hoping they do because I do want to see Megan get put down because all the stuff she be talking though. I'm hoping they do though, but honestly, probably not though. The way Megan be going, but anything still could happen though.
I think they're gonna eventually fight. I think eventually they will fight, but you know, it's not gonna be sooner than Megan wants. See, this is what I tried to tell all these Megan Anderson fans who was giving me these death threats. I was trying to tell them, it was me at the beginning. Megan, shut up. Don't say you're ready for Cyborg when you're not ready. Just say that's a fight that I really, really want. But, and you put a but in there because the but gives you a buffer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Keith? The but gives you a buffer. And you say, I don't want to fight Cris. I want that fight, but I need to work on my skill set for about 18 to 24 months, and I will more than happily be ready to fight Cyborg because at a fight of that magnitude, I want to be at my best. See, you know, these fighters are stupid. Some of them are just dumb. Not you, Brittany. Some of these fighters are just dumb. Like, you need to listen. Like, they need a PR person to tell them, don't make blanket bucket statements just out in the public, because now people gonna keep making videos like me. You know, gonna keep making videos and making videos, and then, you know, exposing, saying, well, you scared, when really you just need more time. You just need more time. Say that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Look, if Megan Anderson need more time, God bless her. You let Megan Anderson train as much as she want, and she need to feel confident. You don't want a Megan Anderson going in there that, golly, I could get my nose knocked off. I can get my head knocked off my body. Gosh, man, Cris is killing these girls. See, that kind of Megan Anderson, she gonna come in there like Yana Kunitskaya. Kunitskaya called out Cyborg during there 2 years ago, talked all that junk, got in there. What happened?
Man, ain't even last around.
Man, Kunitskaya pissed on herself. I wouldn't be surprised if she took a dump right in her shorts, man. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, could have happened. Shoot, who knows?
Kunitskaya was calling out Cyborg even when Cyborg was in Invicta. Kunitskaya wanted to fight, and I'm like, man, Yana ain't got no skills. I mean, Yana, she tough, man, but nah, man. Everybody called her out. Tanya Evinger, of course, they, you know, all the people who love the Kunitskayas and the Holmes and the Andersons, they was calling Tanya Evinger a hater. Tanya was just really being truthful, man. In my heart of hearts, Tanya Evinger was being honest. She said, that fight should have never happened. That girl ain't got no skills. And Tanya said, I'm not being hateful. You know, that's what she said. I'm not being hateful. I'm just telling the truth, you know. I'm just telling the truth. I don't think that this Yana girl got any skill set to be in there with Cris Cyborg. And people call Tanya Evinger a bitter hater because she lost to Cyborg. That's not how Tanya Evinger roll. Okay. I've talked to Tanya behind the scenes. I've talked to her a few times. That's not how she had. That's not even in her personality.
Oh yeah. Nah, like you said, Tanya Evans, she definitely really honest though.
Yeah, she just brutal. And she said, no, girl shouldn't be in the ring. Shouldn't be in the octagon with her. But at the same time, Tanya Evans just said Holly Holm got a chance. So see, you know, these people, man. These people, man, that just, they die over these fighters. They want to threaten you over these fighters. And because you telling the truth. And just what I said, if Megan Anderson run around here talking about, well, I want to fight Cyborg, well, Cyborg going to be on her helmet. Okay. Cyborg going to be on her helmet, and the girl ain't going to take the fight. Man, I predicted all this stuff was going to happen. Predicted it. Guess what happened? When it happened, now these idiots still want to give me death threats. And then they don't want to say, hey, you know what? You was right. They don't want to say that you was right. No. Nope. You want to come to my house and get shot up by Coach Junior. I mean,
Coach Junior.
Yeah, that's what I call my pistol, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, Coach Junior. Crazy. And all they got to do is just say, you know what? Yep. Yep. That's all it is. But you know, I don't know, man. Okay, so Keith. I mean, so what is it? Who do you think that they're gonna pair Cyborg up with now? Because she don't have a July opponent, and you know that's 4th of July weekend. That's a big weekend for fights.
Oh man.
And you know, Cyborg was thinking about that.
Man.
But guys, I don't know. Cris is the highest paid women's MMA fighter in the world now. She's the highest paid. So I'm thinking, okay, so Amanda about the money. Why Amanda didn't take the fight. Okay, or somehow she got out of it, and Dana White magically, got her in there with Rocky Pennington magically. Okay, when he was dead set against her not fighting Rocky. How did Amanda get out of this? How?
That is a good question, though. That is really a good question. Because I know how Dana is. He really ain't a big fan of Cyborg or Amanda Nunes. But maybe he like Amanda Nunes a little bit more. That's all I can think of.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder who can match up with Cyborg for July, though.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah.
I don't know who
they're going to It'd be nice if Megan will, but I doubt especially in 4 months from now.
My thing is, I don't know who they're gonna put it in there with. I mean, they have to sign somebody, which they ain't gonna do that, or they're just gonna pull up another bantamweight. Which Cris was saying, okay, Cris is one of those fighters. You pretty much you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Like she say, okay, I want to fight Megan Anderson. That's a true, legit featherweight. But then she was ducking Amanda Nunes when she said I wanted to fight Megan Anderson. Okay. So now she says, okay, Amanda Nunes, come on, we need to handle that. Or now Cris Cyborg is picking on another bantamweight. I mean, see, this is what it is. And I knew that when she beat Holly Holm, she wasn't gonna get credit, because of course the Cris Cyborg haters, well, she beat up on another bantamweight, but Holly Holm boxed, okay? Yeah. Holly Holm boxed at 150 pounds, right, Keith? I mean, because I know you the boxing guy, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and they probably also saying, man, Holly Holm's too old now. They probably saying that too.
Holly Holm too old, but Marion Renault still snapping necks. How they gonna explain that?
Exactly. They can't. Some people don't look at the big picture of everything. They looking at everything one-sided. Because a lot of people ain't a big Marion Renault fan either. But there's all Holly Holm fanboys. I'm a fan of her, but I ain't gonna be a fanboy because I still be honest on things I don't agree with her with.
Yeah. Man. But it's them idiots at Sherdog who, call themselves being mad at me, and well, I don't know why he blocked me. He blocked me because he disagreed with me. But now you was being racist. That's why you got blocked, because you're racist. That's why you got blocked. That's why you over there complaining on Sherdog instead of my channel. You blocked because you said something out of your mouth sideways. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the same people on YouTube, man, that run around here, calling me the Antichrist, or I don't know what the hell they call me, Keith. But it's like, I predicted all this stuff was going to happen. Okay. I'm telling you, I predicted all of this was going to happen. I said it. The whole Megan Anderson debacle, I said this was going to happen. I made videos. I got the video still today saying, Megan Anderson, do not say you're gonna fight Cyborg. Don't let your corner pump your head up. Don't let them pump up your head, because they're gonna get you gassed up and you're gonna be in your little moment. And then what happened? Ariel Helwani happened. They don't get mad, Keith. How come they don't get mad at Ariel Helwani for setting her up? How come?
Yeah, everybody look at it one-sided on who they different kind of bias, like how you is, like how you say you be biased but you balance, but a lot of other people biased and not balanced though.
Yeah, I mean, man, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like, come on, man, come on. It's the same thing. It is the same thing, man. It's the same thing. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I predicted all this crap was gonna happen. I predicted it. I said it, and now it's happening. And now these Megan Anderson fanboys, they got nowhere to run. They got nowhere to hide. They can't get away. I'm thrashing them with these videos. Okay, I'm thrashing them with these videos. They can't take it. They try to come and thumb down and get some of the legions of Sherdog idiots to come thumb the videos down. It won't matter. You can't stop these videos. And then if this channel go, I'll just make a whole new one and keep doing the same thing. It'll never stop for you Megan Anderson fans. It'll never stop for you Joanna Jedrzejczyk fans. It's not going to stop for you guys, because I told you guys this was going to happen. You know what? I even said, you remember, Keith, I was talking about Karolina Kowalkiewicz, and I said, listen, Karolina Kowalkiewicz exposed Joanna Jedrzejczyk. I said it.
Yo, yeah, that was funny too. How she did it though.
Yeah,
I was dying.
I said Jedrzejczyk was exposed. I'm telling you, I said the girl can't take a punch. Man, I had guys leaving me messages all over the place. Man, you just don't like Joanna because she's from Polish. You just don't like white fighters. But, you know, Valentina, like one of my favorite fighters. And I used to tell them, they going to explain this.
They can't.
I'm a Cat Zingano fan. How you going to explain this one? I mean, stop it.
Right.
I interviewed Urena Jojo Bars. How you going to explain this?
Nah, your adversary you interviewed. Man, let's go on, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. I'm saying, when Karolina Kowalkiewicz hit her, matter of fact, I'm a Karolina fan. But anyway, when Karolina, you know, hit her with that left hand, dropped her, I said, yo, this girl ain't got no chin. Because Joanna Jedrzejczyk, she dominated that fight, okay? She dominated that fight from start to finish.
Yeah.
But then, you know, Karolina Kowalkiewicz hit her with that left hand. And if Karolina was a good finisher, Jedrzejczyk would have been out of there. Jedrzejczyk would have been out of there. That's just how it is. And then, you know, Rose Namajunas took the blueprint, knew that the girl can't deal with counter punches. Joanna is greedy. She throw like a whole bunch of punches, okay? In bunches. And you get somebody, a skillful counter puncher like Rose Namajunas, just saw right through it. Hey, you remember the episode of Dragon Ball Z Super when Vegeta, he saw through Jiren's punches and dodged all the punches? Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah. Right. Yep. Eggs, yeah. Any technical fighter, I feel like is gonna give her, a lot of problems though. Like, them technical fighters, because like you said, she throw a lot of greedy punches and expect to use her speed, but sometimes that timing, even if somebody a little slower than her, that timing always beats speed though. Yeah.
Timing beat speed, and Rose Namajunas made it look easy. Matter of fact, that's one of Rose's easiest fights. God dog. Really?
She made Joanna look like an amateur with one fight that night.
Hey, Keith. Hey, man. hey, Keith. I got a copy of UFC 3, man. And you know what? I played 2 players, man. And I put I got Rose versus Jedrzejczyk. And I let Jedrzejczyk stand there while I beat Rose, and then I just beat her up.
Oh shoot! You still be watching that video at least? I mean, that knockout at least once a week, like you say you've been doing.
Man, I watched it 3 times this week already, man.
Oh man, Match Part 2. I'm telling you, I don't know if you've seen the comment I left on there, but especially if Joanna loses again, I got a nice post-fight video waiting.
Bro,
people cracking up. I'm gonna have to show my face and everything. For that one.
If Jedrzejczyk get knocked out again, man, look, it's gonna be open seasons. It's gonna be open season on Joanna Jedrzejczyk fanboys. I'm never gonna stop. Look, I'm gonna make a video on every major holiday. I'm gonna have a video in the morning, a video for lunchtime, a video for dinner, a video for midnight snacks for some of you, especially for you, fat boy. And I'm gonna have a video. Every way, I'm gonna have a video, guys. I'm gonna have a video. You Jedrzejczyk fanboys, not the fans. Okay, I'm talking about you guys, the Jedrzejczyk fanboys. Okay, you guys ain't gonna have a moment's sleep because every time, and I know you guys not gonna unsubscribe. I know the Jedrzejczyk fanboys that hate my guts. I know you're not gonna unsubscribe. That little that notification bell gonna go off. You're gonna be like, "What is he doing now?"
They're gonna be having nightmares because they be trying to sleep. They're gonna have, even when you don't post it, they're gonna have nightmares that you posted. like Freddy Krueger nightmare about it. Coach gonna have nightmares like, I can't sleep. And when I go to sleep, I'm just dreaming of him picking on Joanna all night long.
Jedrzejczyk. And you know, she back talking junk again. It's gonna be bittersweet.
Man.
Rose is over there getting beat up, man, by Valentina. They beating Rose down into the Pope. But this gonna make a better Rose. This gonna be the best version of Rose ever. And there's nothing that Jedrzejczyk can do. There's nothing that Jedrzejczyk can do. Okay, nothing she can do. I mean, Rose has seen 2 of the best strikers in the world. Then you got Pavel. I keep telling you guys, Pavel has a plan.
Oh yeah.
Pavel has a plan. Okay, Pavel has a plan. Okay, but Pavel has a, and I'm telling you, Pavel gonna be sitting there. See, Keith, I'm explaining to y'all how stuff work at Valentina's training camp.
Okay.
Valentina is a beast. Look, man, she ain't taking nobody coming in there doing these, you know, just doing half job, giving a half word. Valentina be on their neck. Valentina's a gangster. Okay, she be on their neck. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What you doing? What you doing? Look, fight me. Fight me. You must
Yeah,
fight.
she got that Russian accent. They're going to be funny too.
Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. What? This is weak. This is weak. No, fight me now. Fight me. I'm telling you, man, they be, you know, I bet you when Rose probably felt like she couldn't take no more, I bet you Valentina just slapped in the back of the head. Get back up and fight. They're not letting you take breaks, man. They don't do, you know, you see them taking photographs like they all happy, but see, that's after about 8 hours of just pure PG-13 channel whoopings. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that Bojangles is gonna do about it. Okay.
Yeah, I seen that one clip, man, when Rose had a black eye, man. I was like, dang, they going hard with their sparring over there. I said, dang, they doing more fighting, not no sparring over there.
Yeah, no. Now, my man Zaman, look, man, I don't see how JJ fans don't get offended by your total trashing of her. Now, I just gotta ask him this, Keith. I gotta ask him this. So it wasn't okay for Coach Shelton Harrison to be offended by these same Bojangles fans that was trashing Cyborg. How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that?
Let's see, because I'm in the comment section too. I'm gonna see what he had to say.
How's he gonna explain that one? Because it's the same Joanna Bojangles fans that was sitting there just trashing Cyborg. Oh, Cyborg's a dude. Oh, Cyborg, why do you like Cyborg? What do you like, trannies, coach? But you know, if I said anything about Bojangles, oh man, great video. You know, then she came out with the jungle comments and, you know, bullying people, you know, calling people names and all kind of crap. I'm like, I just don't like Bojangles. But I think the jungle comment did it for me. And, you know, okay, I won't say nothing else. Keith, we talked behind the scenes on some of the other stuff I got on it. We'll just talk about the jungle comment because that's common knowledge, okay?
Yeah.
It's just how it is. I'm just saying, you know, it's not. It's the same thing. It really is the same thing. Or you know, the same people who said great video, coach, when I said, I don't know. I think Amanda trying to buy some more time for Valentina. You know, Amanda done had this sinusitis for months. Oh, good video. But then the minute I make a video in defense of Amanda Nunes, these dudes get mad. What y'all mad for? I'm gonna be like, why are they mad? It's a video. It's an opinion. You're mad. You can't have it both ways now. Can't have both ways. That's just how it is. And I'm sorry. I'm so biased. I just am. Can't help it. It's probably not going to change either. It's not going to change. All right. So, Keith, man, you see any comments, man, that got your attention right now?
I'm about to see right now. I heard one. I see Mary Ferguson saying that Joanna isn't that good of a person. That I agree that jungle comment made me tip her head. And it's so funny how she said it. It's hard for me to read the whole sentence though. But she's saying she is that she don't discredit her as being a good fighter at all though. Yeah, like I say, she is a good fighter though. I just don't like how she tried to get in people's head. She tried too hard. I say. I mean, I don't get me wrong. Some fighters trash talk be funny, but then some fighters go up and beyond too far with it too.
I mean, I'll say this. You know, for somebody to become the UFC champion, strawweight champion, that's a tough division in itself and one-dimensional. That's an incredible feat. It really is, because you know, to be a champion, you got to be like multi-dimensional, man. You got to be just a jack of all trades. But Joanna Jedrzejczyk went up the UFC ladder, man, using her striking and takedown defense. And I think that's actually astonishing that she was able to do that. You know, but I just think, what if Jedrzejczyk would have gotten serious? You know, what if she really, really, really would have got serious about her ground game? You know, what if she really would have went to some of those places and did some of those tournaments? You know, the ones that were available to her, and just take those losses and just get in there and get used to fighting warm bodies. You know, like, look, we need to, we really, really, really just need to get in there and get this ground game under control. Could you
Yeah.
imagine how good Jedrzejczyk would be right now
Oh yeah.
if
Shit.
she had a ground game? She probably would still be the champion. That's just
Oh
my
yeah.
opinion. But
Yep.
it's just when you rely on one thing and you get somebody like Rose Namajunas that take that away, you have nothing else.
Yeah.
Rose
She only
Namajunas,
had a plan A. That's it. No plan B or C.
yeah, you know what? She didn't have a plan A. I mean, she had a plan A, but she didn't, like you said, she didn't have a plan B or C, Keith. There was
Yeah.
nothing. And so what did she have? A ground game to fall back on? No. Like, if you look at Holly Holm versus Cris Cyborg, I mean, what game plan did Holly Holm have to get now struck? Where a lot of good analysts were saying that if Cris chose to stand with Holly, then she would actually
Oh, what happened? He went out for a second.
yo, Keith,
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, is it me or is it on your end?
probably on my end, man. I got this internet service, man. Yeah, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to run away. I did. Where Coach went, Mary said Coach collapsed. Nah, I ain't collapsing. I eat too much raw fruit and vegetables for that. So, nah, it's not going to happen. Not no time soon, anyway. I hope not.
Yeah,
Dang.
you full. You said you full vegan, right? Or
Yeah, man, I'm full vegan, man. I ain't eating no garbage, man. I keep that stuff about, man.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And what was
That's
Harper?
good though.
So now, what are your thoughts on Megan saying she about to, maybe she's showing signs that she's going to fight in the UFC?
My thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, put it like this. Man, everybody would like to see her fight Cyborg. I wonder even if she come up and be honest, say she like a couple tune-ups in the UFC first before going up against Cyborg. I would even respect that though. I mean, I think I say she a decent fighter because she got power. She ain't the most technical though, but when she land on her hands, I know she be putting some girls down though. So she gonna see that it's gonna be some work, but she gonna have to really take it serious and evolve though.
Yeah, I believe you. Megan has a deficit, man. She's got a huge deficit, to overcome before she takes a fight versus Cris Cyborg, man. And it's very severe, man. Like, there's a hole in striking, man, that Megan does a lot of these looping punches that Cris Cyborg gonna throw that straight right hand down the pipe. And I'm telling you, man, Megan gonna come out and try that stuff she did against Charmaine Tweet. Okay, she gonna try that crap, and as soon as she tried, man, Cris gonna hit her straight between the eyes, man. Okay, and she's gonna get hit. She's gonna feel that power. She's gonna back up. And if you get a big body like Megan on her back foot, it's a wrap. Megan cannot fight off her back foot, man. It's just not gonna happen, man.
Yeah, and she's kind of slow.
Yeah, she's slow, man. She's gonna be in a world of trouble. And Cris gonna get up on the inside, man, and just, man, it's gonna be ugly, man. It's gonna be real ugly.
Yeah.
And Megan, it's gonna be a bloodbath. Telling you.
Oh, definitely, most definitely on that one.
Yeah, it's you know, it's gonna be a bloodbath. And hopefully, you know, that, yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe she'd be ready and make it a good fight. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, see, when I made my initial video, you know, when I said that, you know, I think Megan needs to wait before taking this fight. I don't think Megan needs to, I mean, I said it. So all the people who saying, well, I just don't like her because of whatever they think, you know, I was the first one. When people started talking about Megan, I was the first one. Like, I put that out there. I'm like, yo, let this girl develop. Let the girl develop. Some of you might remember some of the video. Let the girl develop. God, dog, she just won, you know, she just getting her name in Invicta. She just, you know, just let this girl develop, please, okay? Stop putting Cyborg in the same name with every young fighter. Just like, you know, with Leah Letson. Leah Letson smart. You know, when I interviewed Leah, she said, yeah, if they offer me to fight, I would take it because I'm not afraid. But Leah said, you know, I'm still young. I'm 25, and there's still some things I need to work on. See, people can respect that, and people know you're not afraid. They know. People aren't stupid. They know you're still a prospect. Leah Letson is a prospect. Megan Anderson, by all intents purposes, she's kind of still a prospect. Okay? To me, in my opinion, Megan is still a prospect. But see, Megan tried to wear, you know, she tried to put her grandma drawers on. and it just didn't happen. You know, she couldn't do it. She tried to put her grandma drawers on. And now, you know, she got her whole card pulled. And now, you know, now she finna get a butt whoop.
Yeah. She asking for it too, though, especially if she going back and forth. And I see she always talking junk on Instagram, even if it ain't about Cyborgs in general. So I'm gonna see what's gonna happen though, like especially your next fight. Oh, what'd you say?
No, I'm listening to you. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, I said I'm just gonna see what happen in the future though, and then especially if she do fight Cyborg, which we all know she ain't gonna win it. I just want to see what she will say afterwards, or is she gonna hide or what. I just want to see what's gonna go on.
True that. Let me big up this comment section. I see Brian Jensen up in here. Brian Jensen, meet this man already.
Yes, we need to subscribe to Brian channel too, because he got a good channel too. I just started watching some of his videos.
Yeah, man, definitely go subscribe to the brother Brian Jensen, man. Arpit Singh is in the house. Flower Child, my girl Mary Thomas, who held down for me last week on the live stream. Mary Thomas was in. Okay. Mary Thomas, she comes on a lot, man. She comes on a lot on the live streams, and you know, enjoy having Mary. I see TJ347 in the comments section. You know, Zaman in the comments section. TC Johnson. A lot of respect for some of you dudes, man. I appreciate y'all coming in this Friday night. Y'all could be somewhere, you know, I don't know. Y'all could be somewhere, you know, drinking or partying or, you know, I guess dancing for some of y'all. TJ347, you know, could be dancing somewhere. Who knows? Mary Brian, for some reason, whenever I ask Brian Jensen to hop on, matter of fact, I'm going to send Brian Jensen. I'm going to send him a link right now. And I'm going to see if Brian Jensen will log on to the link. Okay. Brian Jensen has been sent a link, and I'm going to see if he's going to come on to add more to it. Brian Jensen, the link has been sent. If you don't show up, I'm going to ask you how you going to explain this.
Yeah, come on in, Brian, man. You probably could teach me some stuff right now, because I'm still learning a lot about this women's MMA. I'm getting more and more into it, though, too.
Yeah, me and Brian Jensen, we go at each other sometimes. But I like Brian Jensen. I like his channel because it's honest, you know.
Yeah.
It's coming from an honest place. But the link has been sent to Brian Jensen. This man is an expert on Megan Anderson. Okay, he is. Let's see, Flower, Booger
Flower, better chill.
King.
That's Mary said. Yeah.
Oh, Mary. Oh, Mary must like Burger King or Booger King. Yeah, I do. I call it Booger King.
Booger King.
Yeah, man. Booger crap, because that's what that stuff is, crap. But,
yeah.
I mean, y'all be right up in there getting that double, what's that called? Double Whopper with a triple Whopper with cheese, and you don't know you killing yourself when you eat that triple Whopper with cheese, and boy, it tastes good. Put a little ketchup, pickles, lettuce, tomato on there. That's the healthiest thing on there, the pickle, onions, tomatoes. Then you throw a little mustard on the bun bad for you. Then you're constipated, can't take a dump like you want to. And think about that triple Whopper with cheese that you ate, okay, from Booger King. That's right. Try to tell y'all.
Yeah. I only eat that stuff like once in a while, like after a fight or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I eat healthy for at least 80% of the time.
Yeah, me too, man. I try to, keep us. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I
ain't as good as you yet.
I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try to do better. Mary said, "Is anyone even a fan of Megan Anderson? I think everyone is tired of her at this point. The longer she avoids Cyborg, the worse the situation become." Mary, yeah, I don't know, man. She do got some fans, She do got some fans. I mean, she has fans, and they will stand up for her. I mean, I can show you a list of the death threats I done got for any little thing that if I say anything about Megan, oh man, they coming over here. They coming over here to kill Coach. And they can come, they just have to, get through Coach Junior first. Yeah, they get through him first.
Oh man. That Coach Junior.
Yeah, bro, that's what I got for him, Coach Junior. Let's see, Coach, I don't eat at Burger King. I'm more of a witness person, man. Hey, Mary, more power to you. I can't do it. I can't eat at them places, the food, and if I told you like what they do to make a burger, a fast food burger, if I told you really, a lot of people wouldn't believe it, A lot of people would never believe it. And then Brittany agrees with you, Keith.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. Even though, I know she a fighter, so of course she gonna eat right. But man, I know she almost walk around the same way she fights, but at the same time, that's good. She still got a healthy eating habit.
Who is this? Who this?
Is that did Brian come in?
Nah, man. I think Brian Jensen done ran away, man. I think he done ran away home, man. Brian Jensen don't want to come in.
Oh, you send a link to anybody else or something?
Nah, I sent it to Brian Jensen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Mary Fart Sonnen, Mary Fart Sonnen came in, boy. Now the combo, it'll be lit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mary Fart Sonnen not coming in. Now, Mary Thomas want to go on and roll up in here. That's my girl. Mary Thomas can roll up in here.
Yeah, I'm surprised she ain't on yet.
Yeah, well, I had to ask, Mary. If Mary Thomas wants to come on into the live stream, Mary Thomas. Mary said Brian ran from us. God dog, Brian Jensen. God dog. You got to be ashamed of yourself, dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Brian Jensen need to be ashamed. He should be ashamed of himself,
Oh, man.
Okay, well, Mary, let me send you a link then. Got to get that female perspective running around here, man. It's all good.
I'll be learning a lot from her, too, because she know a lot about this MMA.
Brian Jensen, folks. Brian Jensen. Brian Jensen has left the comment thread. He has run.
Oh, here you go. He said, I'm here.
Okay. Brian? Okay. Yeah, Brian, I sent you a link, man. If you want to come on in, bro, come on in and let's chop it up, man. Mary sent you a link. Nah, I can't block Brian Jensen. I'd never do that. I don't care how much we disagree.
Oh, TJ said it.
Huh?
Yeah, TJ. Funny, he said it.
Nah, I ain't blocking Brian. Hey, Brian Jensen is in the building, y'all.
Oh,
Brian,
shit, I'm finally here. Oh, my God.
Let's go, man. I just subscribed to your channel the other day, too.
I'm right here. Holy shit. No.
What?
Man.
Oh my God. Anyways, I've been wanting to say this for months. Tatiana
Man.
Suarez, how are you going to explain this? Oh, Tatiana Suarez, baby. Yes.
We got Brian Jensen in high definition, y'all. This boy, I can't believe this, man.
I can't
God.
believe it too. You just called me like it was that easy, and I was about to go get something to eat, but I'm fine. I could wait on that. But
Oh
wow.
man.
Wow.
Well, we appreciate you joining us right now, man.
Yeah. Brian Jensen, let's get on some topics, man. Brian, you got to
Okay.
tell us about your girl Nico. 'Cause I know you a big Nico fan, man.
Yes, I am. Even though she blocked me. She blocked me on Instagram. I had to make a new account. Even though she blocked me.
Oh man.
You know what's crazy? She blocked me just because I was even mentioning. She blocked me for even mentioning Valentina. That was the
I
crazy
would have
part.
been knocked out if it wasn't for this.
She blocked me for even mentioning Valentina. Like, it was crazy. I was like, wow, it was crazy. No, but look, I mean, I do think Nico, like, I love her skill set. She is a complete MMA fighter. I will admit she doesn't have the experience to deal with Valentina, but she might surprise some people. I mean, she's the underdog queen. She dominated Lauren Murphy, which is great. She dominated Barb Honchak, which is great. She clearly beat Roxanne Modafferi. So, you know, she might surprise some people, but yeah, I think Valentina's going to destroy her, even though I'm pulling for her.
Man, you know, I'm gonna be honest, man. As much as I want to see her fight Valentina, part of me really wanted to see her fight Sarah Eubanks because I wanted to see, because that fight was going to be a competitive matchup, man. And, you know, I'm not really a big fan of, you know, one fighter blowing another fighter out. You know, I'm just, you know, I like for the matchups to be competitive. And I know that she's the champion and she got to fight Valentina. But man, I just want to see that Eubanks fight, man. I want to see how that fight would have turned out, man. Because, you know, when she fought Roxanne Modafferi, that was epic, man. It was a battle between, you know, two of the best on their skill levels, man. It was a battle. And nobody gave an inch. They was in there brawling. They was in there like, man, they let it go. They let it hang out.
Yeah, man. Cool.
And these two, they were both, you know, like the lowest seeds in the whole on the whole show, man.
Oh.
That's why I disagree. Well, Roxanne was number 1 seed. And yeah, Sajara did dominate Roxanne. Sajara did better against Roxanne than Nico. Even though I gave Nico 4 rounds, you can give Roxanne 2 rounds in that fight.
I didn't want to just ignore it.
Oh man, I hear you.
Wait a minute, Keith, what's going on? Hey, Keith, hold on one sec. Hold on, I'm gonna hear Brian. Hold on, just mute. If you got on, I guess you got some feedback going on, something like that, man. Let me see. Okay, Brian, I kind of missed. I was trying to hear it.
I was saying that even though I felt that Sajara Eubanks did a lot better against Roxanne than Nico, even though I gave Nico 4 rounds, you could give Roxanne 2 rounds, and Roxanne did a lot more damage on Nico than what she did against Sajara. I mean, Sajara was ducking and slipping a lot of Roxanne's punches, and her ground game and her striking was surprisingly better and more advanced than Roxanne. But it would have been great to have Sajara and Nico fight each other, but I felt that the fight between Nico and Roxanne was a fight of the year candidate. I thought that was the best women's fight of 2017 because it was so competitive. There was blood, there was drama, there was back and forth action. There was so much unpredictability. Like, there were rounds that could have gone either way. And I understand some organizations gave Cyborg and the home fight of the year, but I felt that was more one-sided. Even though that was a good fight, I felt that Cyborg clearly dominated the fight. But with Nico and Roxanne, that was just such a great fight. Like, it was a fight that surpassed my expectations because I thought Nico was clearly going to beat Roxanne, but Roxanne she fought like a woman had nothing to lose. She had nothing to lose.
And, you know, Roxanne with them, her problem is, man, it's just age. And, you know, man, it's just them knees, man. Her knees, man. She got bad knees. And it's just, you know, she's really a true victim of the wars that she's been fighting in that octagon, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, you know, and I was like, man, I mean, how many more years are we going to get out of Roxanne Modafferi?
I think Roxanne might be around for another 2 or 3 years. I mean, I don't think she's going to be in the UFC for a long time, or in MMA, but I mean, she's better at 125 than she ever was at 135. Her striking has gotten better. Her grappling, her ground and pound is still really good, but you know, she used to be a really bad fighter. Like, for me, at least, she used to be really terrible at 135, but when she moved down to flyweight and she got a new gym, a new team, she just got better.
Yeah, she thinks she in the big dogs now, you know, Cause I was supposed trying to interview her, man. She said, "Well, I don't do podcasts." And I'm like, "Well, what you mean you don't do podcasts?" And I asked her, I said, "Do you have a lot of people like wanting to interview you?" She said, "Well, no, not really."
Yeah, whenever I'm like arguing with somebody or debating somebody, I post up like YouTube videos that have a lot of facts and evidence, and then people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't post up YouTube videos because that's embarrassing." I'm like, "Well, hey, I mean, pretty soon, I mean, channels like MSNBC and CNN and Fox News, they're going to be gone. I mean, people are slowly, like you said a few months ago, people are slowly getting rid of cable. Like they're getting rid of cable and they're just going to social media. And this is how people are getting their news. They're getting their news on Facebook. They're getting their news on Twitter. They're getting their news on YouTube. So I'm like, you can say that me sharing YouTube videos is embarrassing, but in 10 years, you're going to be doing the same thing. Everybody's going to be doing the same thing. Posting up YouTube videos, posting up Twitter posts, posting up Facebook posts. It's like you can't use oh, well, YouTube isn't relevant argument anymore because in 10 years, everybody's going to be doing it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, my girl Mary Thomas is in the building. Mary, what's going on, sister?
Hey, what's going on? You guys came on later than usual, so I was like, oh, snap, for real?
Yeah.
I woke up at 11, so it was good for me.
Me and Keith Brown, we were covering Jasmine Crawford's fight. You know, she was victorious. And
Okay.
you know, yeah, she won her first pro debut, man. She went in there and dominated, man. It was really lopsided. So that's why we're so late. And then me and Keith wanted to come on and do you know, like a post fight podcast. And then we talked
good.
about Jasmine. So it was a good fight, man.
Where were you watching her fight? How were you watching it?
Combat. Yeah, it was on Flow Combat. We had to pay a little bit for it, but man, it was worth though watching it though. We had to wait quite a few fights to watch it too though.
Okay. So it was it on the channel or was it like online or anything like something like that?
It was a website.
Oh, okay. Good. Because it wasn't Fight Pass. I wish like Fight Pass
nah.
every single MMA
Fight Pass be pissing me off though. You pay for it, but it don't show but so much.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. Like Fight Pass has a few organizations, but not like every organization. I wish it had every organization.
Yeah. They don't even show the Fox joints.
Yeah, it's true. So, Mary, what's going on with you? So, what you got on your mind tonight, Mary?
Well, I chimed in, I think, when you guys were talking about Nico, and I don't know, I was thinking, I think you said about Nico beating Lauren and stuff, and I think that Sijara is Lauren's next fight. What I think is going to happen with that is that Sijara has to come back, make weight the healthy way, beat Lauren before she steals Christmas, and then maybe she can get maybe like one or two more fights before getting a title shot. Because Valentina, no questions asked, after beating Priscilla, she, like, everybody just already wanted her to get a title shot against Nico. So when she fights Nico and most likely will win, then I want to see her and Sijara next.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty good fight.
I think Sijara might get a title shot. Yeah, after she beats Lauren. Like if she beats Lauren, I think she might just get a title shot. Coach, did you tell Sijara to do the juicing diet?
Nah. She said, well, she told me that, you know, they have she's got people that's working with her, you know, at the UFC Institute, like they're helping her, you know, get on weight this time. Okay. So she told me, hey, I'll be making 125. That's what she told me. And, you know, in our interview. So I know, I think a couple of weeks out from a fight, I'm gonna contact her again, and then I'm gonna get on the show, and we're gonna talk, you know, what her strategy is and what she think that's gonna happen. I don't know.
She was at the Performance Institute on Fight Week leading up to the Nico fight, and she seemed pretty good on Wednesday when she was interviewed on UFC Tonight, and then she didn't make the weight, and like the very next day she had to go to the hospital. So,
the thing of it is, man, see with this, she don't have to cut a large amount of weight in a short time. See, this time she's actually got time. See, on the show, you got to cut. She kept having to cut weight. And it's like she was like cutting the weight drastically, and then she put food back in her body, gain the weight back, cut weight, gain the weight back, you know? So it was really unhealthy. But see, this time the fight the fight is out a little bit way. So she's got time to lose the weight on a healthy schedule. Because see, you know, people don't understand like the role of a nutritionist, but these nutritionists, man, they get real stressed out because, you know, like they're used to their fighters making weight, man. And see, when the fighters are not making weight, then they begin to freak out, these nutritionists, because they believe that it's something that they're doing. But a lot of times it's the sometimes it's the fighter. It's the fighter not
live
following
stream.
instructions. Hold on one second. Guitar Babe is calling in.
You still
Let me
got that?
see. Hold on, I'm answering the call right now from Guitar Babe.
My room actually.
You don't got no extra bug right now?
Guitar Babe, what's up?
The baby or party theme is green.
Oh, okay, she's in. Wait, is Guitar Babe in?
Sleepover?
No, there's something else.
Yeah.
Hey, Guitar Babe, you gotta come into the live. I gotta email you a link. Okay, so let me email you a link, because if you call here, it's not going. It's just coming to. It's just like you calling me. All right, I'm finna send it to you. Guys, that was the one and only Guitar Babe. Boy, we finna.
I was really hoping that Sajara would just like do the juicing diet like you kind of suggested in one of your videos, because like you're right. If you're like doing juicing, you're not really taking in food, but your body is taking in nutrients, and so maybe she wouldn't have kidney failure again.
Yeah, man, I've given some people the juicing diet and told them how to do it, man, because it's a juicing diet, man, is actually is good for you, man. It's real good. And you can you can do a whole lot with that, man. You can do a lot with a juicing diet. You just because you can drink as much as you want. Like, you don't have to just like drink a juice or two or just do something. No, you can drink as much as you want. And that's the thing about a juicing diet. That's the best thing about it. Okay, Guitar Babe has joined the live stream. What's up, Guitar Babe? We got a full house tonight.
Yeah,
not much. Doing good.
Okay. All right, well then let's catch everybody up, okay? Many of you probably didn't see Jasmine Crawford's fight, first pro fight at bantamweight. She dominated Candice Markle. And y'all know the story. They had been trying to fight for a while. Jasmine had an appendectomy, and then she also broke her hand. So it was kind of like every time these two kept getting ready to fight, Jasmine would have some kind of injury. But so she won the fight, man. I'm gonna be honest, she did it. It was a brutal domination of the fight. Brutal domination. It was crazy. And then let's see, what else? What else do we do? Okay, we got man, we talked about Nunez. Is Nunez ducking Cris Cyborg?
Possibly.
And then we talked about Valentina and Rose.
Nunes is scared, bro. She is scared.
Now,
She shook.
Now, Mary said possibly. So Mary, can kind of give us maybe a different perspective then. Like, what could be going through the mind of Amanda Nunes?
What's not going through the mind of hers? Because she called out Cris Cyborg. I don't know if it was her or Cyborg that had this Brazilian sister bullshit about how, oh, I don't want to fight you because we come from the same home. First of all, Jessica and Josh tried to pull that BS, but then she ended up whooping Claudia ass. So I don't see the problem with why somebody that come, and furthermore, Joanna had to fight Karolina when Karolina came up anyway, and they're both from the same country. But that shouldn't matter at all. Cause like, I don't know if it was Guitar Bear or Tate. This is not the Olympics. Like, it's just MMA. This is your bread and butter. This is what you do to keep eating. So you can't keep worrying about where a person come from, because whether or not you have to worry about where their fist is coming from, you don't worry about where you come from, because that's not going to matter when that octagon door cage shuts. Like, that's not supposed to be relevant. You have to worry about you, because they're worrying about them. They're not worrying about where you come from. Like, the whole thing was just stupid to us. Some of them sound mad racist when they do that.
Oh, Mary Thomas done already started out, and she ain't even holding no punches.
Mary be going in with it.
I love it. I love when Mary Thomas just go right in. She don't care. I love it. So Guitar Babe, what do you think? Because you just got in on the conversation.
Yeah.
What could possibly what's going through Amanda's mind and what's going through Cyborg's mind? I mean, in your opinion.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think Amanda is the one that called out Cyborg first. And then I think Cyborg did the I think she did the whole like. I don't think it was a Brazilian thing that she didn't want to fight her at first, but I think it was she wanted to grow her division, and that's why she didn't want to fight her right away. She wanted to fight her, but she wanted to fight more featherweights first before she fought Amanda. But I don't know if she's ducking Cyborg or not. I don't know what to think. I mean, I don't want to say she's scared of her. She could be. I don't know. I mean, in my honest, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a tough one to call. Maybe she doesn't want to fight her now because I guess she realized she's training with Valentina and she's like, well, I don't want that work now. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Nah, she just being nice.
It might be.
I think, well, for me, it was Cyborg that kind of started the sisterhood thing. But Nunes said she wanted to fight her, and then Nunes backtracked and said, well, I don't want to fight her because it would be like I would have to change my whole system, a way of training to gain the weight. But then Nunes said she wanted to fight Cyborg, and Cyborg got sick and tired of being called out. She said, fine, let's fight. And now Nunes is like, well, now I have options in bantamweight. So to me, I think Nunes is more concerned and nervous about fighting Cyborg, and she doesn't. She knows she might get destroyed in the fight and take a lot of punishment, and I just don't think she really wants to take that type of punishment.
Exactly.
Because I tell people Nunes is not as athletic as Holly Holm. She just doesn't have the lateral movement, the footwork to avoid Cris Cyborg's punches. And I said the same thing leading up to the Yana fight. Like, I was happy that Yana Kunitskaya took the fight. And this is a fight that Yana wanted, even going all the way back to Strikeforce. She wanted this fight. She wanted this fight back in 2010, 2011. And then Yana, like, retired from the sport, got married, had kids, and then got back into the sport. And she's been calling out Cyborg for the last 2 years. She took the fight, and I was telling, like, a lot of Yana fans, like, I love Yana, but Yana doesn't move around like Holly. She stays in one spot. And if you're staying in one spot against Cris Cyborg, she's going to destroy you. And that's exactly what happened. I think that's going to happen with Amanda Nunes, because Nunes is flat-footed. She comes forward, and that's going to play in the Cyborg's hands.
Yeah, she's a better Amanda. She's a better all around. You know, and I'm gonna use some analogy. She's a better all around fighter than Holly Holm, but it's kind of like that line in Cobra and the Mongoose. And you know, some buddies of mine at 10 Players, they kind of broke it down where, like, you know, like a lion can kill a mongoose every single time, but a cobra can't kill a mongoose because of how the styles match up. So when you put the styles together, one style can match up better against the other style. So Holly Holm has a style that matches up against Cyborg. You know, she can avoid the damage, where Amanda Nunes, she can't really avoid the damage, but then Nunes has these other intangibles that, okay, because if there's any holes in Cyborg game, it's going to come from the ground. And I've been telling people that Cris Cyborg, if somebody can actually time it just right, she can be submitted. And the submission is there, the openings are there, but it's just these fighters. Well, it's just these fighters that are there at this stage in Cyborg's career. They're just not skillful enough or athletic enough to pull it off. They can't do it. So it's going to have to take somebody with an extreme amount of patience and an extreme amount of accuracy to do it. Because if one little slip, one mishap when you're trying to submit Cyborg, she's going to finish you. That's the thing, you know, she's going to finish you. But it's going to take somebody that's got to have some respectable power. Nunes has that. They got to have some footwork. Nunes don't have that. But they do got to have a ground game. So Nunes has 2 out of the 3 intangibles. So you would think that on paper, Nunes would match up really well against Cyborg. But at the end reality of it is, though, I've been telling people about Nunes' chin that I don't think is that great. And I think that once Cyborg splits the guard and hits Nunes, I think Nunes is going to drop just like the rest of them. Yeah, I think she's going to feel that right hand and she going down. That's just me. That's my honest opinion. Looking at the 2 fight and how they fight, I don't know, man. Cris rotates through all of those punches, man. She rotates through them, and she's punching through you instead of just punching you. Like a lot of girls, they just punch. You know, Cris punches through you, and I think that's why she's getting the results with the knockouts and the TKOs and dropping these girls. it's gonna be a hard road. Like Nunez and Cyborg. Nunez is a banger, and you can't stand there and want to exchange. You know, you gotta like literally, you gotta do like what Urena Jojo Bars did and wore Cyborg down. You know, just over time, like setting traps. You know, making and I know an octagon and a ring is two different things, but you know, you got to set the traps. You gotta get back to the center of the octagon. You got to keep doing these things. You got to feint to draw Cyborg, you know, her attention off. And you got to do a little bit, you know, to get inside of her personal space to take her to the ground. All of these things you got to keep doing because, you know, she's going to catch on. She's going to figure you out. And then she's going to hit you with like 3 and 4 punch combinations. Then it's it. The first one going to stun you. The second one, you're going to start running. And the third one, you're going to drop. That's how it works. So, I mean, you know, man.
Yeah. I agree. I think also, you know, and I was one of those people not too long ago that was thinking that, oh, you know, well, you know, Cris Cyborg is just a steroid abuser, and that's why she has such like a physical strength advantage against all of the women that she's fighting. But then I started looking at her in the last few years and seeing how she fights, and I'm like, wow, her skill level is really great. Like when she got into the UFC, she started being a little bit more patient and tactical. And the way she throws her strikes and turns into them, and the way she plants her feet and uses her footwork to kind of like close the distance and get her opponent to move to where she wants her to move. I was like, wow, this woman got a lot of boxing experience and some really good striking and stand-up. So I was like, okay, so maybe this is more than just juicing. And plus, under USADA, like, you know, she's not taking this stuff that she used to take 7 or 8 years ago, you know, and she's still destroying these women very easily. So I do think skill-wise, Cris Cyborg is the best women's fighter in the world, but when it comes to resume, I have to say Amanda Nunes is the best pound for pound women's fighter, and this is why I think a fight between them is a super fight, even though Cyborg will most likely destroy Nunes in the first round or two.
Yeah, man. Well, good breakdown. Good breakdown. It's gonna have to happen, but it's kind of a no-win situation because you know, okay, if she don't fight Nunez, she ducking Nunez. If she fights Nunez, she picking on another bantamweight. It's kind of like, okay, well, she kind of, you know, darn this she doing, darn this she don't, you know. So,
And
you know,
Cyborg doesn't have an opponent.
not,
That's also that thing.
well, there's no really real division. It's just her and Megan Anderson, and
Yeah.
Megan Anderson technically don't really want to fight right now, and there's no division, and they're not really interested. I think they just want to make these super fights or these freak show fights where Cyborg goes in and beats a person up, you know, and then that's it, you know, instead of just building that division. But I think when she retires, I think that they're going to build that division, and then they're going to get an atomweight division. They're going to do all kind of stuff, you know. I just, you know, you can tell by Dana White, even when some of his past interviews before they even got the featherweight division, and then when they finally had a division, he was kind of like just saying, you know, he was making like little smart remarks about a division, you know, like saying, well, that division could be buried, you know. And, you know, when he says something, you know, you kind of have to like, with Dana White, kind of tell, if he say something going to happen, it's going to happen, you know. That's just what I've learned, you know.
Well, about Dana White trying to shut down the division, possibly, or
he was saying that like when the division really got started, and that's when people started complaining about the division not having any fighters in it. And he was saying, well, that division can be buried. I mean, those were his own words. That's what Dana White said. That division can be buried. And I'm like, well, that's his thought about the division. But now it's kind of like, okay, now he got the highest paid female fighter in this organization.
And
now
she
what is
shows
he
up.
gonna do? Yeah, and she shows up. So now
She made weight in 4 weeks. I mean, Cyborg was probably at like 180 or 190 pounds, and she lost like 45 pounds in 4 weeks, and it was one of the best weight cuts ever. She didn't have to strip naked. She
wait a
didn't look
minute.
like
You talking about this? You talking about this recent fight?
Oh, it was Cyborg, yeah.
Nah, man. No, she wasn't 190 pounds, bro.
Wasn't
She
that
was
190? Okay.
no, bro. She was like almost on weight, and she had started losing weight for Holly Holm a long time ago. Like because
Yeah, back in October.
man, she started like really doing like, you know, super fake weight cuts and trying to go down and figure it out. And it's crazy, man. But that's what happened. But okay, Keith, let me ask Keith. So Keith, a comment guy in the comment section named Rambo, he said, what do you, okay, we'll start with you. Who do you think wins between Khabib and Tony Ferguson?
That one, I won't be an answer. because I ain't ever see neither one of them fight though. I heard about them though.
Okay. All right. See, I don't know why I keep thinking, man, that you. Okay, my bad.
I've seen them fight.
Yeah.
No, my bad. I didn't mean to do you. I'm sorry.
I'm still learning a lot. Yeah.
Okay, Mary, who do you think wins between Khabib and Tony Ferguson?
Khabib.
Okay.
Yeah, Khabib.
Okay, why?
Well, Zaman did point out that it's going to be competitive. And in the back of my mind, I already knew that, but I just seen as the overall result, if it's not a finish by Khabib, it'll be a unanimous decision. As in, Khabib's pressure will be something that Tony will have to completely adjust to. And if he doesn't do it quickly, it can really take him back. Because I've seen Tony do horribly under pressure, especially when he was fighting Kevin Lee. Like Tony completely lost that first round to Kevin Lee before he submitted him. And if Kevin Lee kept that same energy that he did in the first round, then I'm pretty sure Kevin would have won. So I think, and I'm pretty sure Khabib is worse with the pressure than Kevin is. So I'm like Khabib's cardio and everything. Khabib knows how to stay focused. So if Khabib makes sure that he pounces on Tony before Tony manages to catch on and everything, then that's it. That's easy work for Khabib.
All right. Good job, babe.
I'm gonna have to go with Khabib. Yeah, the guy's just a beast. When he fought Edson Barboza, like most of those kicks that Edson Barboza throws would pretty much, knock a fighter down. Like Khabib ate those kicks like it was nothing, and just he made it look easy. Yeah, I gotta take Khabib. I mean, Tony Ferguson's got a chance, but I gotta go with Khabib.
Okay. All right, Brian.
Yeah, I'm picking Khabib. I just think that his durability, his cardio, he has a good defense, and his chin is great. I just think his pressure and his wrestling and his grappling is going to be too much. I think Tony has great grappling, and he has incredible jiu-jitsu, and he has like almost his own style of grappling and jiu-jitsu and stand-up in MMA. But I think Khabib is going to be too much. I think Khabib, if he has a great weight cut and he makes weight and he's healthy 100% and he shows up, I think it's going to be too much for Tony Ferguson, because I think it was Mary that said that Kevin Lee dominated the first round against Tony Ferguson, but Kevin Lee gassed out because he had a bad weight cut. He had to lose like 19 pounds in 2 days. So he made a few mistakes with his weight cut, and
then Kevin Lee had a staph infection too, man.
That too, he had a staph infection, and he gassed out by the second round, and then it was all Tony Ferguson. But with Khabib, I just don't think that's going to happen unless Khabib has a really bad weight cut. Then it might be a better fight for Tony. But once Khabib grabs him and takes him down, that's probably a wrap.
Man, yeah, I think Khabib is that mauling type, man. It's not a lot of technique with Khabib. It's effective though. And see, Khabib is gonna get stopped by somebody that's got some power, and if they're accurate, he's gonna get stopped. Because it's only so much that mauling can do. It's only so much you can get away with that. But somebody's gonna catch him.
I think Conor could knock him out. I actually think Conor could get him in the first. I think Conor could get him in the first 2 rounds, but Conor has a terrible gas tank because Conor, he drinks alcohol and he doesn't do road work. So if Khabib got it past the first 2 rounds, he could dominate Conor McGregor. But if Conor could knock him out in the first 2 rounds, I think if anyone could do it, it's going to be Conor.
Yeah, well, we just got to see if the little leprechaun will come back to fighting. I just don't think he'll come back, I don't think Mr. Lucky Charms is coming back.
He made so much money against Mayweather.
That boxing match did it with Floyd
Mayweather. He doesn't want it.
Yeah, why would he want to come back and fight for $2 million? Yeah, just crazy. But okay, so now let's talk about and boy, here they go, the Felice Herrig haters. And I know we're gonna be mixed crowd about this one. Okay, all right.
Why do people hate her so much?
Well, I think they just tired of looking at her in her draws. I mean, yeah, okay, Felice trying to sell herself. So what? But yeah, Mary tired of Felice. Mary's tired of Felice Herrig, and you guys, y'all are just hard on Herrig. Like what? Felice Herrig been on a roll. She beat the young, hungry prospect in Alexa Grasso. She beat the out of Justine Kish. I mean, come on, man. Felice Herrig, I can't count out here. I'm telling y'all, Felice Herrig is going to do better against Karolina Kowalkiewicz than you guys think. I started out the opening statements. We'll go in order. We'll start with you, Mary Thomas.
So, what am I supposed to? Am I supposed to predict something?
I mean, you know, like who do you have in this fight? Why? Felice Herrig, Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Okay, so I, like everyone else, I think that Karolina could have the edge in stand up if she wasn't so weird with her footwork and striking. Like, she knows how to strike, but I just feel like she's a little bit on the slower side because she's so flat-footed. She doesn't have that kind of spring that JJ does, and I feel like that is something that Felice can take advantage of because Felice likes to jump around. She likes to be light on her feet. That's if she's not gassed out. Now, if Karolina is able to clinch the life out of her, which I see her doing because she always falls back Muay Thai, on her Muay Thai roots. So I think Karolina can grind it out, but it'll be competitive. And Karolina just needs to make sure she has good takedown defense. To win this fight, she better have good takedown defense because I think Felice will want to take it down because she knows that their striking is going to be competitive. Felice doesn't want to go the hard way, work smart, not hard. So it'd be good for her to take her down and try to dominate her. But if that doesn't work out, then yeah, I see it as a really, really close fight, and I don't see a clear winner on it. So honestly, whoever ends up winning, somebody's gonna be mad, if there's no finish.
Keith Brown.
Yo.
All right, so Felice Herrig and Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
Man, that's gonna be a good fight. I feel like that joint could go 50-50 though. Seeing like cause Felice part it looked like she got some pretty good wrestling and what's that what's the other girl name Kovalenk we said can't say her name Karolina. Yeah. I only seen her fight once, and she looked pretty impressive though. With her pretty good strikes though. So man, depends on whoever could make it. They fight first. I feel like it could go 50-50.
Okay. Good try, babe.
I think it's 50-50. I think Felice is actually going to do better than what people actually think because I think she's improved a lot. I think it's 50-50. I mean, I think Felice has a very, very good chance. Karolina, I think she's got more of an advantage in the stand-up. But I don't know. But in my opinion, I think you might be surprised. I think Felice might edge it out.
Oh, it is a group.
But it's 50-50.
Okay, so so here's the thing, and Brian. Oh, okay, go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry, Brian Jensen, go for it. God, no, Brian Jensen. Yeah, man. Guess Megan Anderson slapped him, man. I don't know. Megan Anderson got him.
She got him tongue tied.
Megan Anderson got him. Oh man. Okay. Well, here go the thing.
Having fun.
So TJ, you saying that okay? TJ saying Felice is Herrig's resume is a little suspect. Well, Felice at this point in her career, she has seen so many high level strikers, so many high level BJJ experts. that we can't, we just we can't simply say that Felice Herrig is just, gonna just be destroyed. It's just I'm just not. She done been in there with Sukapova. I mean, she done been in there with Barb. She done been in there with Carla. She done been in there with Alexa, who was good. She been in there with Kish. I mean, she's been in there. She's on like a 4-fight winning streak, man. This is a new version of Felice Herrig that's, operating on a whole nother set of standards now. And her last fight when she fought against Courtney Casey, I mean, she went in there and she completely just dominated, in my opinion. I thought she dominated Courtney Casey. I don't know what the judges saw, but I thought she dominated that fight. And you just can't sleep. Felice is a good counterpuncher. And Karolina Kowalkiewicz is weak against counterpunchers. I mean, we know that. I mean, what was Bojangles doing to her? Lighten her up. What did Claudia Gadelha do? See, they laid out a blueprint on how to beat Karolina. They laid it out. You just have to be patient. You'll find an opening because she's going to throw 4 and 5 punches at you. She's going to do that. So you're going to be able to catch her with a strike. Felice Herrig is a very, very good counterpuncher. And I'm just, I'm saying, like, we can't count her. She's a good counterpuncher. Her takedowns are phenomenal. She gives very explosive takedowns. I think Felice Herrig has an edge and an advantage in the takedown department and the counterpunching department. I don't think Felice is out of this fight. I'm going to go with Felice Herrig to actually defeat Karolina Kowalkiewicz. That's it.
I actually agree to it. I agree to a certain extent because I think Karolina has a great stand up, but I think if Karolina keeps it standing, she could beat Felice Herrig because Felice Herring's stand up it's good but not great. I think Karolina has faster hands. She has faster hand speed, and I think she's probably better at counterpunching. But Felice, if she takes it to the ground, she's going to win by submission. I think Felice is a more complete MMA fighter. She's better on the ground. She's good on the feet, and Felice has a shot. I mean, she beat fighters that who beat Randa Marcos, very clearly. Felice is on a good winning streak, and she's doing really good. So I think she's on a roll, and if she beats Karolina, Felice might be like one fight away from getting a title shot. Like, she probably has to win like one more fight to get a title shot, because I think Jessica Andrade is going to get like an immediate title shot against Rose Namajunas, or like if Joanna wins. If Joanna beats Rose, I think Joanna's going to move up to 125. If Rose knocks out Joanna again, which I hope she does, I think she will. If Rose knocks her out, then I think Jessica Andrade is going to fight Rose later on in the year, like maybe in October or November. And then Felice would have to fight one more opponent to get a title shot against Rose or Jessica Andrade.
Yeah, if Jessica loses again, I don't want to see her fight for another title, not for a while. But I don't know. I can't against Karolina. I can't count out Herrig because Karolina, she's back and forth. That's where she is, and Joanna was able to take advantage of that. That Karolina Kowalkiewicz her lateral movement is not very good. She's flat footed, so Joanna was able to circle Karolina Kowalkiewicz, and literally she kept a jab in her face the whole night. That's what Joanna did. She jabbed her to death, and and Karolina
cut angles. Like, she gets out the way because Karolina can actually walk through some. Joanna doesn't punch hard. Karolina was actually walking through some, and like, they don't phase Karolina. What she did was get out the way when Karolina was trying to hit back.
Yeah, Karolina just managed to catch Joanna with a counter punch, and it landed. But when Joanna was just sticking and moving, keeping it circling, keeping it going back to the center, it's like Karolina Kowalkiewicz couldn't do anything. She was literally following Joanna around the octagon, and you can't do that with a fighter like Felice Herrig, who's a good counterpuncher, because she's going to pick off your punches. She's going to move and circle back to the center of the octagon. Then she's going to wait till you commit to a lot of offense when you figure out that you're down and around, and then she's going to explode up under your jabs and punches, and she's going to take you down. That's what she does. And she is definitely big enough and strong enough to take down Karolina Kowalkiewicz, And, I always look at the Claudia Gadelha fight where Karolina Kowalkiewicz, she got bodied, man. She got bodied bad. She couldn't deal with the strength. And that's her Achilles heel. If somebody's very strong, Karolina she's going to struggle. Bojangles at strawweight, she's very strong. She's a big strawweight. So when you try to grab Joanna and you try to throw her down, a lot of people, they're unsuccessful because they don't realize how really big she is as a strawweight. That she's actually a very very strong strawweight. So a lot of times, people that try to take her down, they're unsuccessful. Karolina was unsuccessful trying to take her down, and it just didn't happen. Carla Esparza managed to do it one time, but Joanna outweighed Carla by about 15 or 20 pounds, so she was able to just buck Carla off and get right back up and stay in the fight and keep doing her game. Karolina struggles against these strong fighters. I'm telling you, that's going to be an Achilles heel. That strength.
Yeah, I have Felice winning against Karolina because she's just more diverse. That's what I think. I think that's just going to be the case. But I got to give another shout out to Tatiana Suarez. That's my girl. She's fighting again. She's probably going to dominate her next opponent. I look forward to that.
So okay. So okay, she's fighting Grasso. So how do you think that fight play out, Brian?
Well, it depends on how well Alexa Grasso defends against Tatiana's takedown. Tatiana's wrestling is really great. But my problem with Tatiana, at least in her last fight, I think it's because she had some ring rust. I know that Dominic Cruz says that ring rust is on your head, but for some fighters, it's legit. When Tatiana took down Vivian Pereira, she wasn't advancing enough. Vivian is a BJJ black belt, but Tatiana, there were many moments in that fight where when she had top position that she could have advanced and tried to go for a submission, but she just didn't do it. And maybe it's because of ring rust, I don't know, but she did dominate the fight. But Tatiana against Alexa Grasso, she takes Alexa down, then I think she can really dominate the fight on the ground and maybe get a submission. But if Alexa keeps it standing, Alexa has a better chance of winning the fight because her stand up is really good.
Okay, and Tate Brown just got in. Hey, wait a minute.
Hey,
I don't remember
what's
sending you
going
a
on?
link.
No, thank you, Mary. Hi,
Mary,
everyone.
hook you up.
I can't
Okay.
sleep. I'm up.
Okay. So Mary sent the link. Okay, I'm like, how'd she get? I ain't sent no link. Okay, well, glad you're in here now. So shoot. Okay, so we got a full house. Nobody else in now. That's it. Cause we gotta get everybody thoughts and opinions. All right. So Tay, what do you think about all the stuff that's been going down? What were we talking about? Oh, Karolina and Felice Herrig.
Well, those two I really haven't been following that much. I think Karolina, she's a very good fighter. I love her stand up. Felice Herrig, I really haven't been following. I don't know. Karolina really has which one has the ground game? Is it Karolina or Felice?
Felice.
Yeah, Herrick.
But Karolina, I love her. She got some good hands, and I really haven't been following Felice. Is she undefeated?
Nah, Felice got like 6 losses.
But then, for a person that, has 6 losses, it's like you said, don't let the resume fool you. So, who knows?
Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing Roxanne Nunes versus Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
Okay.
That's the fight I'm looking forward to see. I think
All right.
Rose definitely has that fight.
Okay, well, let me ask y'all this, and this is gonna be
Rose
bad. This is bad coming from me, but I gotta ask y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what does Bojangles need to do
Lord,
to actually win this fight? What is
Man.
what does she
first
need
she
to do?
needs to admit that she lost.
Yeah. No, I agree.
mean, get over it. I love Joanna, but come on, man, you lost. That's it.
And I think it's always with the head cases that they keep on doing this. I said this yesterday when I posted on. For some reason, I was up early in the morning, and I was the first one to post on like one of the coaches' videos yesterday morning where, he's talking about Joanna saying that she's the best, and of course the odds makers have her the favorite, which is kind of odd, but I understand that because Joanna was so dominant. But it's always the head cases that keep saying, "Oh, I'm the best. I could do this. I could beat anybody." And I love Kat Zingano. She does the same thing.
Yeah, but...
Kat Zingano does it. Joanna does it. And Ronda, she can't even talk about her losses like so far out. Like it's been more than a year since her last loss, and she still can't even talk about it. So it's like they either can't talk about their losses or they just kind of get delusional about it. It's like, I love Kat, but she keeps saying that she could be anybody and she's the best. But it's like you haven't had a victory in over 4 years.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, it's like she has a 3-fight winning streak and she hasn't won since 2014. And she's like, I'm the best, I'm this and that. It's like, you know, I'm not saying that she's a bad fighter. I'm not even saying that she's completely delusional like Joanna, but sometimes you got to have some reality. You know, you got to have some perspective. You know,
Yeah, because Joanna, she keeps living in denial. It's like enough is enough. She still don't even realize that she lost the fight. Like, you lost, you tapped out. Get over it. Like, stop saying that you didn't and you know you did.
Like I got these Bojangles. I got these Bojangles. Go ahead, Keith. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
Oh man, Tay Brown just had me cracking up. But you want me to give my opinion what Joanna will have to probably do to beat Rose? Well, she's definitely gonna have to come in a whole different fight. Like they even said, stop having that attitude that you can't be beaten. Actually, you gotta humble yourself sometime and take some and take the learning notes and like, okay, I did this wrong in my fight. Let me fix that. And up and beyond, maybe even practice a little wrestling. Who knows? Even though I heard she got a ground game, but shoot, change it up where Rose would expect a ground game or anything. That's my thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Joanna needs to use some of that BJJ skills because she's a purple belt. She's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. That's like that. She's one belt away from being a black belt. If that's the case, then she should be using some grappling. But the problem is that for Joanna, it's not second nature to her. She hasn't been doing jiu-jitsu since she was like 5, 6 years old or 3 years old, like Mackenzie Dern.
Oh man, they just gave her that purple belt. They just gave it to her. Yeah. They wrapped that damn purple belt up in a gift, man. Said, hey.
Hand your belt. But yeah, she just doesn't use it. And what is she going to do against Rose? I mean, Rose's jiu-jitsu is still great. Her grappling is the best in strawweight.
Well, she better use something.
Striker. So I mean,
I gotta let my girl Guitar Babe get in there. All right. So Guitar, what does Bojangles need to do to win?
Well, she needs to come to terms with the fact that she lost. Like, she's mentally beat. She's still in denial. She's still like in this mindset that, you know, that she didn't lose. She still thinks that she's the champ. You know, she comes in with that kind of attitude and that mindset, you know, like she's gonna get beat. Like, she's not, like, right now I think Rose already has her beat mentally. Because like Rose, like, nothing is phasing her at all. Like she said there's nothing that Joanna can throw at her that she hasn't seen. So right now, like, mentally, I think Rose has her beat, and I think Joanna is underestimating Rose again, and I think we might see the same result. But yeah, Joanna, she's mentally beat. Like, she's not, like I said, she's delusional. She's not even, she can't take a loss. You know, she can't come to terms with the fact that she got knocked out not just once, but twice. Like, that's not accidental. And she tapped. Like,
that's not lucky. That's not a lucky shot.
And see, that's the thing. She said she didn't tap. She tapped.
Man, she did tap.
That is clear as day.
Oh my gosh.
Stevie Wonder could tell she tapped.
Yeah. I love her, but no, she tapped. That's it.
And they said
no glasses could see she tapped.
And Joe Rogan and them, they even said she tapped.
It was crazy. That was a crazy night. That was probably like the best MMA night ever in terms of just upsets and you know, the contenders becoming champions. I mean, you know, you saw these 3 champions all being bullies, all talking shit. Joanna, Michael Bisping, Cody, they're all doing it, and they all got humbled. It was like watching the Karate Kid 3 times in a row. It was like watching the Karate Kid 3 times in a row.
You know,
we all got that humble pie.
Every time I watch the Karate Kid and I look at Danielson, I look at the parts where he get beat up a little bit, just kind of make me think about Bojangles getting beat up like that,
Yeah.
And then I start thinking, man, she need to, she got to rethink her game plan. Like, really, she can't stand in the pocket with Rose Namajunas. And see, she was willing to do that because she didn't have any respect for Rose's game. And she thought that Rose was the weaker of the two. Because remember, Joanna, she's a very big strawweight. She's big. So she's got to, she's always had that advantage of strength. But now you get Rose, who she looks very deceptively small, She don't look that strong. And Joanna was shocked. I guarantee Joanna, she's not gonna stand in the pocket this time. She's gonna try to stick and move, but I, man, I just think Rose now with the training camps and she's back in Colorado with Valentina and Antonina. It's like, what else? What else has Rose has seen everything. She's seen the best, okay? She's training with two of the best in the world. And Joanna can't compare to them. So, I mean, really and truly, what is Joanna Jedrzejczyk? What is she gonna throw at Rose that Rose ain't seen yet? What is she gonna do? Unless she's really coming out with the all out assault ground game, like she's really gonna jump in there and okay, let me just get my BJJ skills going. Unless she don't throw Rose off balance, I don't know. I don't know, but she's gonna have to do some stuff, man. She gotta do some stuff differently. She's gonna have to get in on the inside of Rose, try to clinch and really get the more time background that she have. She need to get that off, get those knees in there, get Rose against that cage, start delivering those knees. Don't depend on trying to
And
fight
some leg
Rose from
kicks.
the outside. Because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna
I
work.
Joanna could probably use some leg kicks as well. I mean, that was the strategy she used against Jessica. But the thing is that Rose's defense and her movement was so like perfect. Joanna couldn't even land a clean strike against Rose because Rose was always like out of range to get hit, and then she gets in range to land her strikes. So Joanna needs to figure that out. But that was the type of movement that Joanna hasn't seen before, at least not in MMA.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was shocked, and I don't know what else Joanna could try to do. Like I just don't know. And really looking at a lot of her video clips and her film, I'm just like, what else can she really do differently? Like what? Because she chinny, so we know she can't take a direct punch. If she do, she getting dropped. So what does she do? Like Joanna got a lot of stuff working against her coming into this fight. Because first she got to think about, okay, how do I protect my chin? Because if I get hit again, I'm gonna get knocked out. Okay. Second, she's got to figure out a way to stop Rose Namajunas from advancing forward. Okay, she's got to find a way. She's gonna have to hit Rose with something to get Rose respect. I mean, and then the last thing is, how is she going to implement her offensive strategies and not have to go to a plan B or C? Because if Joanna Jedrzejczyk has to go to plan B or C, then she's gonna lose. It's just that simple. She's gonna lose. It's just that simple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and she already has the built-in excuse, kind of like when you were talking about Nico with her recent interview, saying, "Well, my foot isn't 100%. It's this, it's that." So like, this is already a built-in excuse. Like you're already mentally defeated, and you're already just giving the fight to Valentina. And I think it's the same with Joanna. She's giving the fight to Rose, and if she gets destroyed again, she's going to come up with some excuse. She's going to say she had a bad weight cut, even though right now we have her online saying that her weight cut is great. She's already close to her actual weight. Like she's like at 125 or something. She's between 125 and 130 already. And she looks so skinny, and she's like eating vegetables now, she's like drinking water or some shit. So, but she'll still probably have an excuse.
What I can't come to terms with the whole weight cut excuse. Like she's been doing this a long time now. Like, it wasn't a problem. The weight cut was not a problem when she's been winning all this time. But now that she lost, it's now a problem. I can't
It's
wrap
bullshit.
my head
It's an
around
excuse.
that.
I mean, I really feel that she's still in denial. She
Yeah.
really is. She is. She really is still in denial.
It just doesn't make sense. She's been cutting weight to 115 all this time. Like, she never complained about it before, but now that she lost, it's now coming out and she's complaining about it. Like, it does not add up, make any sense to me at all.
And when she said her brain was frozen, I was like, nah, come on, man.
Any excuse in the book. She's like, but I'm gonna tell all y'all this. Especially if she get knocked out again, I got a nice surprise on my channel or the video I'm gonna make.
Boy.
It's gonna be having y'all on y'all knees laughing.
Y'all better stop before she come looking for you and Coach.
Oh my goodness, man.
Let Bojangles come. Look, she weigh what, 100?
She can't even handle my sparring partners. I bet that's female.
I mean,
I'll weigh Bojangles by about 40 pounds.
If Joanna gets
nobody's scared of
her. I walk around at 185.
If Joanna gets knocked out again, I'm gonna make a video laughing my ass off.
My God.
I'm gonna be at the bar laughing.
It's gonna be Bojangles. Man, I'm gonna dedicate a whole month to Bojangles.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Every single day, every time I turn around, it's gonna be a video, and I'm gonna dedicate it to all the Joanna Jedrzejczyk, not Joanna Jedrzejczyk fans, fanboys.
Yeah.
You know, the guys that want to come in and they want to spar me and all this other crap. They want to come see me, and the death threat guys. All you guys. Okay, I got something for y'all. I make videos out the wazoo. And if Bojangles, I ain't gonna spar no woman. I won't spar her anyway. I would never do that. But ain't nobody scared of no Bojangles. I can't know about no.
I think
winning a fight.
Hmm?
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was, and also the thing is, like, I would love to see Rose knock out Joanna, but my dream scenario. This has been kind of my dream scenario for the last 2 years. Is that when the flyweight division gets created, Valentina becomes champion at flyweight, and Joanna is still champion at strawweight, and then Joanna moves up to flyweight to fight Valentina in a super fight. Well, at least a super fight on paper, because they both have great resumes and great accomplishments in MMA and Muay Thai, and Valentina's beaten her 3 times. So even though I think Valentina would most likely destroy Joanna, that would be like a really great scenario. But I'm happy either way. Like, I would be really happy if Rose knocked out Joanna, but I would be happy if Joanna won, and then Valentina wins the belt at 125, and then they fight in Madison Square Garden or in December or something like that. I think that would be a really great fight for women's MMA if it were to happen. But if Rose destroys Joanna, well, I just don't see Joanna doing much of anything. I just don't. If she goes up to 125, I mean, who can she beat? I mean, people will already figure it out, and people at 125 are going to be naturally bigger and stronger. I think Sijara Eubanks could give her a tough fight. I think Barb Hontrack could give her a tough fight. I think Valentina could destroy her.
Ooh, I don't know about Barb Hontrack giving Bojangles a tough fight. Nah.
I think Barb could probably beat her. Barb could probably beat her.
Barb would be laid out, man. Look, now just because Rose knocked out Bojangles, just because Rose can do it, I'm just saying these are they're on a whole nother level, man. Barb, I think Barb's best days gone. I think she got abused in that tournament. She was doing good, but then it's like, she got in there and she's not pulling the trigger like she used to.
Yeah,
she's just not doing it.
It was ring rust. She hadn't fought in like almost 3 years. So the fact that she was even beating a grappling expert like Jillian Robertson, and then she dominated. She beat Rachel Ostovich, which I thought was a close fight, but she won it. Look. And then she lost to Nico. I think Barb, with her striking and her MMA, her footwork, I think she could give Joanna a tough fight.
I'm gonna be honest. The only fighters in that whole tournament who could come in and really give Joanna any kind of a challenge out of that tough house, because I'm gonna be honest, the tough house fighters, to me, they not the cream of the crop. They just not. Some of them girls,
I agree.
Some of them girls, they ain't the cream of the crop. They the cream of the crap, and that's just how it is. They got to get better. Rachel Ostovich got some potential, but it's like the skill's not there. It's just not there.
Right.
I think Shayna Dobson.
Lee.
I think Dobson is gonna be good one day. Who?
Yeah. Andrea Lee. She's a beast.
Now KGB Lee is a beast. I think Nico Montano, Sarge Eubanks, and I think if Roxanne Modafferi, if she wasn't so injured, I think she would give anybody a tough fight, because you don't know what version of Roxanne Modafferi you're gonna get when it's time to fight.
Yeah.
But those are like your outliers, And I'd probably also say Montana. I forgot Montana last name. I think
Montana De La Rosa.
Yeah, Montana De La Rosa and Shayna Dobson. I think those are a few outliers. The rest of them,
Nico could beat Joanna. I think Nico would do better against Joanna than Valentina.
I don't know, man. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
see
You
can't.
know,
Valentina.
as much as now,
So,
if Nico beat Joanna, I think, man, this
uh-uh.
channel turned into Joanna
Oh,
Jedrzejczyk Bojangle Check. That's gonna be my new name. But I will pull for Nico. Brian, I don't know, man. I can't see Nico beating Joanna. I
Well,
can't.
I think here's the thing. I think Nico
Nah.
doesn't have the
I
great
don't see it
like type
either.
of. I just don't think she has the great type of Muay Thai or stand up that Joanna has. But Nico, the way she puts everything together in MMA with the grappling, the wrestling, and the jiu-jitsu and the striking, I think she has a more diverse game than Joanna. Like in a 3 round or 5 round fight, I could see
See,
Nico
Brian, it's
really.
not about having a diverse game. It's about if you can. Joanna likes to play catch me if you can. You saw what she did to Claudia. Claudia was able to get a hold of young Jacek for like 3 rounds in their last fight, and Joanna still won. It ain't about no diversity. It's about catch me if you can. That's exactly what Rose played with her, and Rose won. It's not. It's not even about diversity anymore. Because someone not as diverse could still win against Joanna. You just
That's
need to catch her.
that's
Now,
true,
But
but
please
Joanna,
tell me.
Joanna is fast though. She is
yeah,
very fast.
Joanna's very fast. But the thing is
She's
with
so
Claudia, she had really
fast.
bad stamina. That's the problem with Claudia. Claudia gassed out after the first 2 rounds. I just don't see Nico gassing out. I mean, she has really great stamina.
Yeah, but
But
I
see,
don't think
Nico
she
is
has
not
the
as strong
speed
as
though.
Claudia.
I think Nico's stronger
Yeah.
than Claudia. I think Nico's stronger than Joanna.
I don't.
No,
No, I don't know about that.
But I'm
Nico
biased,
got
so
a chin.
I'm biased towards Nico. But it is what it is.
Nico got a chin. I give Nico the credit for the chin. I don't. I don't know. I don't think Claudia.
She is
See,
good.
fighters like Claudia, Joanna, Valentina, they just they're on a whole nother level. Even Joanna being one dimensional, her skill level is still 10 times better than Nico's. I mean, it just is. And
Yeah, but
so
striking.
Nico would go in and try to grab her. And see, Joanna Jedrzejczyk, as bad as I don't like, the girl got good takedown defense. It's real good. So the problem is, with Nico burn her stamina, blow her load, as people would say, trying to get Joanna down. And a lot of fighters, they've done that. They spend so much time trying to get the girl down and they don't realize that, okay, she's strong. She's real, real strong. I mean, Nico would make it a tough fight. And then there's MMA. It's MMA, Brian. There's that puncher's chance that Nico could land one of her overhand rights. That's powerful. And
Hmm.
Joanna is open to him, but it's unlikely because Joanna is just so much more faster. She's fast. And the only fighter that defeated Joanna Jedrzejczyk is a person that's got a good counterpunch. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But they got foot movement and foot speed to cut off the octagon. And I don't know if
and
Nico
that's what
got.
Rose did.
See, I don't know if Nico got the speed to cut off the octagon to really make the fight her fight. If you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
Nico got some tools. Now see, too, Nico. Now I know what she's talking about. Now she got arthritic foot. Yeah, I mean, she real young to be having those issues. So you can have to imagine, man. Like, I mean, how well does Nico get prepared for the camps, man, when she got that kind of pain? Because for her, that's not going away, man. Well, I could tell
Right.
her how to cure it, but in the long run, arthritic turf toe, it's not going away for her. So what is she gonna be able to do? Can she push on that toe? Can she plant? Can she change direction? Like, see, for Nico, everything's a struggle. It's impressive that she did this good on a toe, man, that's arthritic. I'm telling you, man, she got to be in some immense pain, and I give her respect. But man, it's that these other fighters, man, that we talking about, they on levels above her, man, and it's just she don't have the skill set to keep up with these fighters. Like you looking at Joanna, man, who done been in, I mean, so many Muay Thai fights, so many kickboxing matchups where you got Nico, she ain't had that experience. She ain't been in front of those people. You got Joanna that's done fought Valentina 3 times. You got Joanna that's done been in there with Claudia, Rose Namajunas. That experience, Carla Esparza. So she done been in with all these high level grapplers, and Nico hadn't quite been there yet. It's not there. I mean, you give Nico, if Nico can stay healthy for another 3 years, and literally, I think Nico will be a force to be reckoned with. I think Nico got the tools to be real, real good. But it's just like today, like if they were to fight today, I don't know, man. I can't see her overtaking a Joanna. I can't see it, man. I just
Well,
don't know.
I think it also depends on how Joanna deals, like recovers mentally from losing the Rose, and if she loses the Rose again, and then she moves up to 125, like will Joanna be mentally prepared to even be in the octagon and be under those lights? I mean,
Wait, stop. You
if
missing
Joanna
something.
really is becoming like a head case, I mean, that has to really play a factor into it. And Nico
Okay.
also knows how to really make adjustments with the grappling.
All right, Mary. All right, Mary, you got it.
I think Brian is missing something though. Joanna is going up to a weight class where somebody else that has beaten her 3 times in a row is going to fight. And right now, Joanna does not really sound any phased by that. So we can't even say that Joanna has a hard time mentally recuperating from a loss. I'm pretty sure she's losing to the same person more than once. And even when the last 2 fights of those losses were close, and still Joanna was not scared to step up to the occasion when Amanda was pulling about the whole sinusitis shit. Joanna was game. Like she was walking out at 137, like the coach pointed out, way overweight, by the way. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's beside the point. She volunteered to do it, and she didn't care. She didn't seem to care she was gonna lose a 4th time. She seemed like she was okay with accepting that she lost. What I really think hurt her about the Rose loss was, number one, how fast it was, and number two, about how much she lost, because the stakes were high when it happened. When Joanna lost to Valentina, I don't think that was a champion fight. I think they were fighting just as a part of their fight careers. So Joanna was like, whoa, I have a lot to learn. So Joanna took it as a life lesson. She didn't take it as hard as now when she's the champion and she has something to lose. When she loses that, that's going to give her back her hunger. That's going to bring back the Joanna that whooped Carla's ass when she came for that first title shot. I'm talking about she ragdolled Carla. She ragdolled Jessica Penny. And I feel like if she wakes up inside and reaches back to that Joanna who didn't talk too much, who barely knew some English, who was just, all she knew how to say was, I'm number one. I'm gonna be champion. I'm number one. Like, if that's all she thinks about, I would do everything in my power. Like, shit, damn near sounded like Valentina up in here. Like, she needs to really focus on her talent. She needs to focus back on where she came from. That's what I think it is. Sometimes she don't think about where she came from. When you reach back to that, you become a whole nother person, and you remember why you were champion in the first place. You find it. And I think she needs to find back that hunger before 223. And let me tell you right now, 220, this card, I can already tell this card is going to be crazy. Not just because of everything.
But I think also with Joanna, I think that it's just the way that she's acting, the way she says things in the interviews. I just think that she's really becoming a head case, and that the loss, because you're right, it happened so fast. I just think it's really getting into her head. And if she loses badly again, just like that, I just don't know if she's ever going to be the same. Like if she moves up to 125, I don't even know if she could really completely dominate the bottom 5 in the top 10 at 125 right now. Especially in the next year or two.
Well,
I
we got
think
to
she
see.
can, because the bottom 5 is just a bunch of tough ones, because that's who's filling up the ranks right now. Everybody else, they can go. I'm pretty sure Joanna can beat Paige Van Zandt. I'm pretty sure she can beat Jessie Jess.
Well, I said the bottom, not out
I don't know about Jessie Jess, but
Jessica Rose Clark could probably beat her. But Paige Van Zandt, she's not even in the top 10. She's terrible. We can't even include her.
I'm gonna be honest. This whole flyweight division, it's really it's like a skeleton division. Like I said, you got your outliers. You got Shayna Dobson. You got Jessie Clark. You got Montana De La Rosa. You got like the established fighters like Jessica I. Carmouche. You got Davis. And you got Eubanks, and of course Valentina. But the rest of them, it's a lot of girls that's not even ranked. On this 125-pound list that they'll be fighting. It's like a skeleton division, and I think that a lot of those tough girls, they're gonna get weeded out. Them girls gonna get weeded out. Okay, they're gonna get weeded out, and it's just it's like Joanna will get into the top 5 if she goes down. She will make the top 5, because I'm gonna tell you now. Who they put against Ostovich? She gonna beat her easily. Okay, if she fights against she's gonna outpoint Jessica. Jessica is a banger. Okay, Joanna beats up those bangers, the ones that like to brawl, and she beat them up. Okay, she killed them. She fight Chikugian. Chikugian likes to stand up. She'll beat Chikugian. Okay,
Chikugian's stand up and striking is terrible too. I mean, she has no control of range and distance, and she misses a lot with her strikes.
Her kicks though, her kicks are pretty point. Her kicks are pretty
kicks are fine. It's just that she misses so much with her strikes, and she's just not controlling range well. I just don't. You're right.
She liked the bang. She liked the bang. Liz Carmouche would probably give her. Liz Carmouche would give her a tough fight. Alexis Davis
and Alexis Davis. I think
Alexis Davis could. Lauren Murphy won't. Sajara Eubanks will give her a tough fight, but she won't win because it's just Eubanks not. She don't have the skill level of a Joanna. I don't even like Joanna. I'm just saying it now. I can't stand her. But you know, I'll definitely tell you that Joanna. I'm telling you, it's probably more problematic. It's probably more preferable that Joanna could very well. You know, we looking at Joanna going up this ranking pretty easy. And I'm thinking she's going to get to all the way to number 5, and then she'll have to fight a title eliminator against Davis or Carmouche. And I'm telling you, that's it. She's going to be right there in the title picture at 125 pounds before we know it. I'm telling you. I'm saying. She is.
Yeah, you could be right about that. I just think, I don't know. I just think, like, mentally, if she doesn't really recover from this recent loss, and if she loses badly, I just don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough.
I'm not a Bojangles fan, but I'm biased. I'm biased, but I got to be balanced. I got, you know, the girl not garbage. She just got beat by Rose, which I loved every second of that. She just got beat. She got beat by somebody who was already good. It's just that it took Pavel, Valentina, and it took Antonina. It took them to help bring out what was already there.
Yeah, it took a few years for her to get good. As great as she is,
she was already good. It just took them a while for them to help bring that out of her. Now, the real Rose that we're seeing, you know, this is the Rose, you know. So, I don't know.
She's also mentally more stable now, so I think that also has helped her as well. She's also a lot more mentally stable now than what she was a few years ago.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Okay, now the comment section. Okay, Jesse Jess. Okay, my man Benji said I'm ready to sacrifice Jesse Jess. You know what? How do y'all think? Be honest. How y'all think she would fare against Bojangles?
Unanimous decision.
Okay, all right, keep going.
Anyone else?
Joanna wins by unanimous decision. But I got Jessica, even though Jessica did not look great against Paige Van Zandt, she was dealing with like the worst week of her entire life. So I think against Joanna, if Jessica isn't dealing with any personal problems, she could give a tough fight. In a 3-round fight, Jessica might put up a really good fight. In a 5-round fight, I don't know. Like, because those 3-round and those 5-round fights, they make up a big difference. They make up a big difference. Like Jessica, we've never really seen her in a 5-round fight. I don't know if her stamina could really deal with
doesn't look like it. Fight. You know, I don't know.
I think Jessie just puts up a good fight. I think she puts up a good fight. I think there's a chance because her submission game is very good. And see, I think that if she were going to expose Joanna on the ground, I think she has the tools to do it, but you know, it's the thing getting Joanna to the ground. That's the hard part.
Joanna's too quick.
Yeah, Jessie, she's good on the ground. She good and she can throw a few punches. She can. I don't know. See, I think that's another person I can't ever count out because, you know, this the girl, man. She done fighting in the ring, outside the octagon. You know, I told this the same one who knocked out Julian Wallace. You know, the dude that used to beat on her. You know.
I mean, she knocked out her boyfriend, and he's a trained MMA fighter.
Yeah, she knocked him out. I mean, she knocked him unconscious. I'm just saying, I don't know. See, I can't count her out because she's got those intangibles. Like she got that when she losing a fight, then all of a sudden, you know, she'll come back. You know, she'll get a submission. She'll get him on the. Like she's got some really good intangibles that, you know, I can't overlook her. You know, it's like it'll be an interesting fight. You know, Joanna will win the early rounds, you know, but I've noticed too that as rounds go on with Joanna, that if she's in there with a smart fighter, then she begins to have difficulty because, you know, Rose even said it, you can figure her out, you know, it's just, you got to be fast enough to actually apply, you know, but that's the problem. It ain't been nobody really that fast except for, you know, the Valentinas, you know, and now the Rose, and then, you know, she got clipped one time by Karolina Kowalkiewicz. She got clipped. But it's like Joanna has almost been almost flawless in that strawweight division until she met Rose. But
I agree.
I think Jessie just like she'll put up a good fight, but I think Joanna would win by unanimous decision. Um, Jessica Rose Clark is very hard to finish too, so um, I don't. She'd put up a good fight, but I've only seen her fight a couple times, and I'm not sure who said it, but like against Paige, she didn't look particularly great, but you know she's been dealing a lot during that week, so I'd like to see how she does, like when she's not going through so much like she was, and see how she does. But I think she'd put up a good fight.
yeah, now TJ, I did tell Miesha Tate to shut up because Miesha Tate is a hater. Okay,
Oh, hate cakes. Oh
Miesha
my
Tate is a hater.
Oh
TJ,
my god!
I
see
can't
TJ,
with this
we
woman.
can get it because TJ, you know, hey man, you can get it because you know I'm almost impossible to roast. I'm impossible, bro. Matter of fact, man,
How
look,
she say Ronda Rousey is the GOAT? I
yeah,
couldn't believe that.
yeah, TJ, how you
What?
gonna explain that one?
My
She said Ronda
gosh.
Rousey is the darn goat, and she always got something. Soon as a Cyborg fight begin to roll around, Miesha, here come Miesha Tate. She always
Yeah,
got something to say.
I
I think
want
it's
her to get in the ring with Cyborg since she's doing all that talking. Get in the ring with Cyborg.
Mm.
You know?
And then he got Mia. Mia on. I never said Chris Cyborg versus Cat was a good fight. I said Chris Cyborg destroys probably anybody put in front of her. Y'all can try to debunk me. It's not gonna work. Y'all can't debunk me. Look, I could have a cerebral brain match, and I'll make it real easy. And I'll just go in, I'll state facts, and then I'll drop the mic.
I couldn't believe she said that. She almost made me drop my phone when she said that.
Mm, yeah,
Uh-uh.
yeah. Nah, Misha's hating. Misha's hating. You know.
I think
But see, you know what?
I think it's those pregnancy.
Oh,
Oh.
go ahead, Mary.
No, I said I think it's those pregnancy hormones messing with
I
her
just
way
was
of
about to say
thinking.
that. Yeah.
Could be.
Nah, but see, TJ. See, my thing is every time Cyborg have a fight, it's a bad fight. Megan Anderson was a bad fight, but it's funny how she endorses Cindy Dandois fighting Cyborg. How you gonna explain that? Miesha Tate endorsed that fight. Miesha Tate was saying, yes, Cindy should fight Cyborg. But okay, so Megan Anderson, that's not a good fight, right? No. Okay. I mean, Yana Kunitskaya wasn't a good fight. Okay, she said Holly has a chance to win. You know, I think Holly could win. She endorsed Holly. That's because she beat Holly. Do you see Miesha Tate as being an opportunist? It's more convenient. It's more convenient for Miesha Tate. How convenient that she said, "Oh, Holly Holm can do it." Because you know why? Miesha could brag and say, "If Holly Holm beat Cyborg, Miesha goes and say, look, you know what? See, I beat
I beat
somebody
the
who beat
woman.
Cyborg. I beat."
Exactly. She just needs to
Yep.
shut up.
Stop
But
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Cyborg will
Misha.
use your head like a basketball.
Sick.
Yep.
Ooh.
And my solution is, why don't Miesha Tate? Why don't she fight Cyborg and get it on over it? Just get it out the way.
She'll get killed in 40 seconds.
If she think Amanda clipped her good, Cyborg, I think
Exactly.
it's even better.
I think Amanda did a number on Miesha Tate. That's probably why she's talking all funny, talking all this junk. You know,
Man,
probably.
if she
She
think
rearranged.
Amanda a cat whooped her, she ain't felt the power of Cyborg.
Man, Cyborg will actually have Misha sleeping. Actually sleep where she might need an ambulance out to Africa gone.
And I think the worst beating that she took was from Kat Singando.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
She
gosh.
got
Between
decimated.
that or Amanda, one. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Cassie got her behind. Oh yeah.
They
She
both
need her to
bloodied
death.
Cassie
her
gonna put
up.
everybody
See,
into Ronda.
and I'm gonna answer this. I'm gonna answer the question. Okay, so Miesha Tate said what Tanya Evinger said, but I didn't go in on Tanya because Tanya Evinger is coming from a place of hello. Oh man, I'm still here. Yeah,
Yeah.
thought I got fell off. Tanya Evinger was actually coming from a place of truthfulness because Tanya Evinger don't have nothing to gain by saying that, okay, well, you know, Yana Kunitskaya is going to lose. In fact, Miesha Tate didn't fight Yana. Tanya Evinger fought her twice. So if anybody who could give a clear assessment on how Yana would do, Tanya fought Cyborg and Yana, okay? She fought Yana twice, Cyborg once. Tanya would know. So Tanya would be the best person to make the argument. Miesha Tate, it's not like every time Cyborg have a fight, Tanya is coming up with some like little mega story or some hate thing on Cyborg. Tanya only did that about Yana because she knew that Yana couldn't stand a chance. She knew it. I mean, she fought the girl. I go with Tanya. Nah, man, that's exactly how we explain it, and that's it. Miesha's a hater, and Miesha always been a hater. She gonna stay a hater. I guarantee you, no matter who Cris Cyborg fight, Miesha Tate gonna have a problem with that. Miesha gonna have that problem. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
He talked about coming out of retirement and fighting again. I don't know when that was, but I don't know.
And her resume is not even all that good.
Then had a nerd talking about somebody ain't a goat. And I'm just saying, why don't Miesha get it over with? Go on and fight Cyborg. Because, I mean, clearly, she keep talking, Just go on and fight her. Just fight and see how you do. See if you get that rear naked choke in on Cyborg. Let's see what happens. She'll take that first right hand, ball up in a little ball, just like Amanda did her. Yeah. Got in a little ball. And it's over when they curl up in a ball.
Well, she'll ground a pound instead Cyborg would.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Either, either she need to fight or she need to shut up. That's Megan Anderson 2.0.
Yeah.
I'll give her props for one thing, though. She lasted longer against Nunes than Rousey did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, man, Nunes really made Rousey look like an amateur.
Man.
She's just a human punching bag. She and Rousey.
Yeah, the fight that me and Coach was watching tonight with the first two girls, man, it looked like they got better striking than Rousey did. and they were still learning.
Oh man. Miesha Tate though, her resume not bad.
Decent, I say.
I'm gonna give it. Miesha Tate don't have like a bad resume. It's just not the best. She don't have a bad resume. I mean, I remember back in the old Strike Force days when she beat Conan and she beat Kezi. I mean, and Conan and Kezi were tough. They were real tough back in the day. She beat them too, and she beat Home. Old version of Home. I don't really count Jessica, but I'll give her credit for people like Sarah McMahon. So her resume not garbage. I've seen some garbage resumes. Hers is average, but the thing of it is though, she talking about GOAT status, and okay, then why she couldn't finish off Ronda then? If she talking about Cyborgs, how come she couldn't do that with Ronda? That's my question. Why couldn't she beat Ronda?
Better yet, why is she not saying Amanda could be the GOAT of that division then?
Yeah, that I wouldn't disagree with her on that. I mean,
right.
She's saying Ronda. I said, oh no.
Yeah, didn't Amanda whoop her ass?
The woman that insulted her.
Exactly, she whooped both of them.
Broke her arm and
broke her arm. Talking all the stuff about Miesha in the build-ups.
Oh man.
I don't know, TJ. I don't think her resume. I don't know. Okay, so give me one person on Miesha Tate resume that could beat Cyborg. That's all I got to ask you.
Nobody.
Find me one person, TJ, on Miesha Tate resume that could beat Cyborg.
Nobody.
And
you got to put all of them put together.
Yeah, they couldn't beat on. They couldn't beat on the same night.
Yeah, she'd beat them all in the same night. Actually, yep.
Oh, you right? Because it'll be a round for each one of them.
Next, who's next? Who's next?
Yeah, buddy. I don't know, TJ. I got you with that one, man. I got you.
The only person who stands a chance would be Holly and Amanda. So Holly, a lot of people thought Holly did have a chance, because Holly is agile enough to get it in. But Holly, she's just really stout. She's like one of those old dogs that you can't teach new tricks. She will always just instinctually snap back into her.
It's that Winkle John curse, man.
Doggone. She do get on my nerves.
That Winkle John, that Jackson Wink curse, that thing real.
Yeah, that noise every time she about to do a punch.
Yeah.
She
Then
announces her punches too much.
Too much.
Then you,
Oh,
yes, then you have Amanda. We thought Amanda was gonna step up to the plate and prove a new challenge, but you have her. She's trying to join the track team with Jermaine Duraname and Runnerson. They about to
Yeah,
they about to sign
they
us. Them.
yeah they doing it. Hey, coach, man, you training them to run that 4x1 from Cyborg?
Oh man, you crazy,
I
man.
call her Go Run
Oh
Duck.
man, we just gotta have some
GDR.
fun sometime.
GDR stands for Go Run Duck.
Go, God, dog.
I'll
Go
tell you
run,
what
dog.
though.
Oh, say that again. Say that again one more time.
Run Duck.
Oh yeah, go run. Yeah,
Yo, I'm having so
That's
much
what
fun with
GDR
y'all.
stands for.
No, Mister
That keeping me going.
TJ.
Go
This
run duck.
is a really
Go run, dog.
Yep.
this is
her
a
name.
really
I like that.
this is a really good discussion me and TJ having. I love TJ to death, man. Love him to death. He go to thing, man. He go to thing,
We don't
TJ.
care about who beats Megan though, TJ.
We don't
care
care.
about who. We worry about Cyborg
The
though.
thing, TJ. The
Go
thing.
Run Duck.
If okay, so Chris Cyborg and Miesha Tate fight the same fighters.
About to choke.
It's okay if Miesha fight these fighters, but then Chris beat the same fighters. I guess that's not good. See, this is the argument that I'm really coming at with. Okay, I'm just saying, and that's just how it is, That's how it is, you know. Y'all, it's okay. It's okay to disagree, cool. But what I'm saying is, Miesha beat some. They beat some of the same opponents, and Miesha going decisions with them, and Cyborg finishing them, destroying them. So, I mean, what's the deal? So it's okay for Miesha to beat these same opponents, and it's not okay for Cyborg, because we got to remember, even back in the old Strikeforce days, there were people fighting out of weight classes all the time because there wasn't enough credible opponents for people to fight back in 06, 05. The opponent selection was it was thin. So, I mean, people were fighting in all weight classes. I mean, they were fighting going at each other. So, I mean, it is what it is. And then, to my man Zaman, Home is one dimensional, and I told you that. And Rousey was one dimensional. How do you think they lost? How do you think they lost? They lost because they one dimensional. They lost because they was too damn hard headed to actually go work on their weaknesses. They wouldn't do that. But see, you got fighters like Valentina who they're willing to work on weaknesses. You got fighters like Cyborg, they're willing to go and ask the best for help. Like, she don't have any kind of pride. She's gonna go and get the help where she needs it at. So Home and
Capital
Rousey,
is the holy order.
I mean, it's just what it is. Cyborg reached out to Valentina. Hey, can you come into a training camp with me? Valentina, she training with Rose. I mean, they're not, they go to different camps. See, Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey, they're so headstrong. They're going to stay with their trainers. They're going to stay there and lose, by the way. Okay, not seeing that, oh, you know what? You need to be in there with different people from different philosophies.
Exactly.
See, that's why they're good they're very good, but they're not masters of the martial arts because they're too close-minded. And so if you want to compare Holly and Crit to Ronda and Cyborg, I'm going to win that argument all day because at least I know who's the best. Remember, just like all them people saying, well, Cris, if she stand with Holly, she's going to get beat because Holly's the master striker. No, well, we put that to rest. It's done. There's nothing you can say. So Miesha Tate can beat the same opponents, but Cris Cyborg beat the same opponents. Oh, there's a problem with that. Come on, man. How are we going to explain that?
They calling Cyborg weight bully and everything.
Yes, they have the same stupid ass excuses about how
man.
And then
put it like this.
And Miesha fought the same person named Cuddles, Mia. That's what I'm saying. They fought the same person and won. It was a one-sided beating.
Cyborg dominated Jen Coates for me. That's the difference.
Easy work. It's
the difference between beating somebody and beating the shit out of somebody. It's a huge difference.
Yep.
Yeah, most definitely.
And the referee was horrible in that fight because that fight should have been stopped in the first round.
Mario 2.0. Let me stop.
Yeah, man.
Oh, speaking of Mario, Nico better hope and pray that Mario Yamasaki is not the ref between her and
No,
Valentina.
please stop. Stop. That's it. My side hurt.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, well, you know what? They need to get Mario up in there for that fight.
Seriously though, people need to stop having these same old Cris Cyborg beating up bantamweights type of thing. Because if that's the case, find her a damn featherweight then to go fight. They have the division there for a reason. Why do you think they could? The bantamweight is literally sacrificing their land over there to go fight her because the women in her division are pussying out every time they have a fight towards her. Every time. You have Megan over here. They scheduled a fight 3 times already now. It's been a year since their last fight got pulled out, and Tanya Evinger had to step up. And woman, like, she a woman and she got more balls than you. That don't make any sense.
Really?
And Mary, I love when you talk every time. You have me cracking up every time.
And then she's still talking on
Hold on.
Twitter.
But
She
you
said she wants to fight
100%
Cyborg,
right.
and she's talking on Twitter. She keeps running her mouth on Twitter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, she blocked me from Twitter.
You got blocked too?
Yep.
Oh man, I never even tried to talk to
I told her
Miss
she wasn't a real
Wonderson.
champion until she fights Cyborg. Next thing I know, I was blocked. I was like, okay.
Who blocked you?
Megan
Yeah.
Anderson.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, well.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing though. If Amanda Nunes ever takes some running tips from Megan, her cardio gonna be on fleek. She'll never gas out again in another fight.
And that's another thing I got to question is Amanda cardio, because, you know, if she fights Cyborg, you know, how long is she going to last?
Yeah. Honestly, only reason I feel like she got through them 5 rounds with Valentina, because Valentina don't move much. She rotate a lot. Exactly. And Cyborg gonna come at her. Yeah.
Yep. Boom, boom.
Bro, y'all don't realize how Amanda was just standing there in front of Valentina face the whole fight. Every time Valentina clip and move, Amanda would just come there, stay there, try to pick a shot. That's literally how it was though. And I'm so surprised that the judges picked Amanda to win. I feel like they were just so sick and tired of seeing them that they just picked a fighter and then just move on with the next one. Because literally, that's the only way how, or maybe the judges must have been drinking while they were judging. That's the only thing I could think of, because that's a huge robbery. Like, I know the fight was close, but it was not deceptively close. Like, it really should not have went either way. Like,
Valentino definitely won.
Like, I mean, I had the bullet winning that fight.
Valentina won those 3 rounds in
between. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They not. It's almost impossible though for them to give it. Like, it's almost like you got to beat the champion 1 inch of their life, boy, for them to just give a chance to decision. You got to beat them like convincingly, man. You got to beat them down. And
but see, Amanda's not stupid. She fought a smart fight though.
Oh yeah.
She did
knew
fight
what she was up
smart
against.
Fight.
Yeah.
She knew she was going one of the best counter strikers with great defense, and she know Valentina got a good ground game, so she wasn't trying to make no mistakes. You right?
Yeah, you can't play chess with Valentina.
Nah, they can't deal with Valentina. They can't deal. They can't deal with Valentina. They don't want that work. But that's okay. Valentina, that belt waiting on her. She gonna get it. Tick tock. She gonna get that belt. Tick tock. It's coming.
Pavel has a plan.
Yeah.
Pavel got that's Coach's favorite word. Yep.
Pavel is the holy water.
Yeah.
And after Valentina lost to Amanda, you can be sure she's not gonna let a fight go to decision anymore.
Oh no.
Do you guys think Nico will last longer than Priscilla or shorter?
Oh, longer.
But Nico's gonna lose.
Yeah, I think Nico more durable, and Nico got a chin too, because she done been in some wars. One thing I say, if it's anybody in that division who could go the distance, it could be Nico who could make it, you know. But just the skill wise will mess her up. But nah, Nico ain't going down at a few punches. She gonna try to fight, and she not gonna just let you sit there and beat on her either, like Priscilla did. Like, Nico going to get up because her thing is she like to hit you. If you hit her, she want to hit you. So she's not gonna just stand there and let Valentina do it. She's gonna do whatever she can to avoid it, but she's still gonna get beat. No, that's just how that is. Just the way that is.
That's not good. We've seen what happens when you come towards Valentina after she hits you.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but Pavel Fedotov will have a plan. That's all I gotta say.
He's the only solution.
Yeah.
He's the holy water.
Yeah, man.
To that Jackson Lingo John
Yep.
curse.
That was the holy water.
He the opposite.
He's a pretty cool dude, though. Actually, I got to talk to him like for about a few minutes behind the scenes. He's real cool guy. Real cool guy. Just like overly humble, you know. But you know, in the gym, I heard that he's a different person though. When they're in that gym, man, they ain't in there playing, buddy. He
putting them to work, huh?
Yeah,
I
man.
can't wait for Cyborg to start training with Pavel.
Oh man, I hope like they did with the Cris Shield and Cyborg. That'd be nice.
Man.
Have footage of them two inspiring.
Man, my boy Jason Perillo, you know.
Oh, that's not good.
That's another underrated coach, though. I think Perillo good. He good at what he do. He's good in that corner too.
Yeah,
I like
Jason
him, but
and Tito.
he's very honest. When Tito talking, Tito seemed like he's a bonehead when he's saying stuff. I be kind of wanting Tito to just shut up, you know. I want Tito to be quiet, but Jason is talking to Cyborg like, look, Chris. Okay, Chris. Look, okay.
Oh God.
You need to go and look now. You need to go in there and you need to hey, listen, you need to go and just rain punches down. Just rain some punches, some elbows, and you put your foot in her ass. You know, just go. Okay, Chris, just go.
Every time he do Jason voice, man, I'll be dying.
Oh God.
Especially the part where he be like, I don't know about fighting. I'm born with fighting.
Fighting. I was
Funny.
fighting since I came out of my dad's testicles. I don't know about fighting. This is laughable. This is so laughable.
All right, so that Stricker is spamming up the comment section with this one question.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I believe that's a black male? I think Dr. Sabi was killed, but subject for another video.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, but God almighty, y'all. This is crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait. I can't wait to these next fights, but boy, we're gonna close. We gotta close it out, y'all.
Oh, sure. I ain't know it's 2:10. Well, Eastern time over here.
We gotta close it out.
Oh yeah, it's 2:10. Oh my God.
We gotta close it out. My girl, Guitar Babe. Her Megan impersonations are legendary.
Yeah, they be so funny.
Guitar Babe got Megan down pat, buddy. Good Guitar Babe, you gotta come on now. You got
one time for us.
I'm not afraid. I want to fight for Cyborg.
Oh my God.
That's all you're gonna get tonight.
But
honestly, I wish
stop running.
I wish I knew Cyborg voice where I could do that real quick. I ain't gonna sound like her because I don't know how, but like, let's sign the contract. Let's go and let's fight in the octagon.
Hey guys.
I don't think Cyborg's gonna waste any more time with Megan.
Nah, they all scared. Oh well. Anyway, guys, it's been a fun live stream tonight. You know, I definitely get back on them. Ain't no fights though, guys. We got a couple of weeks till we even get any more WMMA fights. So, basically we're gonna be just here, talking junk, but it's fun talking junk with y'all. And Keith, Jasmine Crawford sent us a quick shout out. She told us thank you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she was elated that we supported the fight, man. She was real elated that we were watching, Keith. So that's kind of cool, man. It's real cool. And I'm gonna send her the post-fight videos. Oh, I'm sorry. What you say, Keith?
Oh yeah, I know you get her on soon and chop up how she felt in the fight and everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get her back on. I'm gonna give her some time to settle back in, man.
Oh
Cause
yeah, no doubt.
got a lot of people
No.
coming at her. Just give her a few
Oh
days, and
yeah.
she want to come on, and man, cause Jasmine looked good, man. She looked real good. I mean,
Oh
Keith.
definitely.
I mean, anything else you want to say about that fight, Keith, man? Because I mean, you definitely was watching with me. We were watching it together.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I can't. All I'm gonna say really is like I'm happy for her that she won her first pro fight. Man, I can't wait till she fight again. And she training. Look like she trained with the right people.
Yeah, she training with Jeremy Mahon. That's Tanya Evans' coach.
Oh okay.
Oh
And
wow.
and I kept saying that she getting a better training out of the two. That's what I kept saying. She's getting the better training out of the two because Jeremy Mahon, he's an old veteran, man. This guy's a veteran and he been around the block a lot, so he done trained a lot of fighters. And they recognized him at this they recognized him for his accomplishment. So Jasmine, she got one of the best coaches in the game out at 4 ounce. So yeah, man. Yeah. But y'all, next weekend it's Invicta 28. Let me tell you guys the schedule. It's Invicta 28, Mizuki versus Jandroba. And if you don't know who Jandroba is, she's the one that also fought Urena Jojo Bars in a Muay Thai matchup, kickboxing. So Invicta is always good. And, I show my love to the Invicta fighters. The fight that I'm going to be looking at, my fight that I'm going to be watching Deanna Bennett versus Karina Rodriguez. And if you guys don't know who Karina Rodriguez is, she's somebody that Alexa Grasso beat early in her career. And now she's training with Alexa Grasso down there at Lobo MMA. And then also, too, Pearl Gonzalez is an Invicta now. They removed her from the UFC, and she's got to get some experience in Invicta. So she's going to fight Kaylee Robbins. I remember that fight. And then, guys, April the 6th, Denise Kilholz is going to fight Lena Ochanova. So that's going to be a good fight. And I'm going to have Denise. Actually, Denise is going to come on here in 2 weeks. And her and I, we're going to be back on here talking about her fights. And then, guys, y'all know April the 7th. Yeah, that's the big day, guys. That's the big day. Women's MMA is
Thug
back.
Rose.
Thug Rose is
Oh
back in
yeah.
action. We got Thug Rose, Karolina Kowalkiewicz versus Felice Herrig. And we got Beck Rawlins and Ashley Evans Smith, guys. So we got some pretty good fights coming down the pipe.
Beck Rawlins is still in the UFC.
Yeah, I think it's over. She get beat by Ashley Evans Smith. It's she done. Okay.
I got Ashley winning that fight. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Beck Rawlins is.
She can go.
That's footprint face front.
Oh, yeah. She really do got footprint face, especially when Coach showed it last week.
That's her friend.
Yeah, and this week, guys, we're not gonna play.
Yeah,
we're not gonna play. Oh, okay. Before I go, this guy, Death Stricker. Now I know what he's talking about, Dr. Sabi. Okay, so he's talking about the late great Dr. Sabi, and I don't know if you know who this is. Dr. Sabi cured me from an incurable arrhythmia. Okay, so I'm cured. I've been cured for 10 years because of Dr. Sabi. The products, I don't know. Yeah, I still use Dr. Sabi products. I still got some of the product before he died. Okay. And the products are still good. They cure. You got to make sure that test the alkalinity of the products, and you can take that with some alkalinity strips. So see, I didn't know you were talking about Dr. Sabi. Dr. Sabi is my guy. If it wasn't for Dr. Sabi, I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't be here today. And that's real talk. I would not be here if Dr. Sabi. He's a guy, man. He's cured cancer, AIDS. He's cured everything, man. This guy. I would still order it. I would still order it because there's a chance that it's working. And people still say that it's pretty good. Some people say they don't think it's as potent as it used to be. But I would still do it. I still use the products today. Especially the sea moss and the bladderwrack. You need to be on that, man.
Hey, what's up,
man?
So you come at the end.
Yeah, we're leaving now, man.
Oh, you're leaving? Oh,
yeah, man. We done podcast out.
I'm so sorry, my phone died. I had to charge it.
That's okay. Well, guys,
Clark is unstoppable. Just wanted to say that.
God, dog. Well, guys, I want to appreciate my brothers and sisters for coming on here. Guys, this is Coach Shelton Harrison with a tremendous panel. We got Brian Jensen, MMA. Please go subscribe to the channel. Guitar Babe don't make videos. When she do, just go sub to her anyway. Just sub to her right now. Heck, you know.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
Let me see. Keith Brown MMA and boxing. Go subscribe to this channel. Keith Brown has supported my channel since he's had a channel, and I appreciate it, man. You know, I've talked to him behind the scenes a few times. Keith is a great guy. Mary Thomas, I tell you what, boy, good Lord. Mary Thomas, there's no other Mary Thomas, real. And then my girl Tate Brown. Tate Brown.
Hey.
Tate Brown she got that northern accent. Tate Brown. She's been here, guys. And you know, guys, I just want to thank all y'all for coming on. Y'all could have been doing something else on Friday.
You, Coach.
Yeah, I love all y'all too.
Coach.
Love every last one of you.
Thank you so much.
Much love to everybody on my part too.
And Guitar Babe, my sister from another mom. Thank you for all the support on the camera, off just behind the scenes. Just thank you, Guitar Babe. You're an awesome lady.
Thank you.
When's gonna be the next one?
I'm gonna try to get back on. Oh, wait a minute. TJ347 says he's got a new book. Okay, TJ, where the book at, man? Because I'll go buy me a copy. It's probably good. I'm gonna buy it if you selling it. I'm buying. But anyway, okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get on off here. I'll be back on probably tomorrow night.
All right.
Yeah, the guys are fighting.
I could have been on the phone with y'all like all night long. Not even tired.
Yeah. Yo, I was tired at first, but man, I woke on up being on here. Yeah. But yeah.
I woke up at 11, so you know I was ready.
That's the man who has been blocked by Megan Anderson 6 times. Brian.
I haven't been blocked yet. I haven't been blocked.
You know what? I think she like arguing with you. I think she likes to.
I think I troll her, but it's like I'm not like a bad troll. I just say like whenever she responds, I'm like, when you find Cris Cyborg? And then after Cyborg beat Yana, she called out Cris Cyborg, and then Cyborg said yeah, and then she said no, never mind. I'm like, come on, Megan. I'm like, come on, stop with this shit. It's getting tiring. It's boring.
And also Brittany War Machine. I'm sorry, the War Machine, Brittany Neiman. God dog it, man. Killing. Brittany has been in the comment section the whole night. Thank you, Brittany. Brittany is going to have her fight at LFA, and she's going to be recording it, and I'll be doing a post-fight analysis video. So, yeah. And tomorrow night, Brittany says she's going to try to pop on.
All right, let's go, Brittany.
Are you serious? Brittany? What?
Yeah, man. We get Brittany on here. You know, Mary, God dog, Brittany's a minister now. We gotta, you gotta. I'm just playing.
Oh, you about to say that? There's a swear.
Yeah, man. I gotta, I tried not to swear. I cut the swearing down to almost.
Keep your channel PG-13, surprisingly, because I can let go too sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm surprised I haven't sworn at all tonight, which is like I'm not even like trying not.
Nah, you did a couple times.
Oh, see, well, I wasn't cursing as much as I usually.
Yeah, not much though. Yeah.
I live in New York. I curse all the time.
Oh man.
Yeah, behind the scenes a little different.
Okay, and to all the people in the comment section, you have Mario Faults on, and okay, TJ347.
Yeah.
Shout out 347 in a super chat. Benji was here. The War Machine, Brittany Neiman. We have Flower Child, Zaman. Mia Shriner was in the comment section. Okay. Yeah, it was a lot of good people in the comment section. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Rambo 9 was in there. Flower Child. Thank you for showing up in the comment section. Mary Thomas, you guys, appreciate all you guys. And guys, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the Best Women's MMA platform on YouTube. Subscribe to all other guys sitting here on the panel. Thank you. Right. Enjoy your night. Or what time is it? Morning? Yeah. Enjoy.
Yeah.